Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you out to Queen Creek, Arizona. Another season of Thursday Night Football on the air right here on the Epic Sports Network. James Poovey alongside our talented Epic Sports Network crew. And just like that, we lost internet there for half a second, but I think we're okay for now. Welcome out to Queen Creek. We're at ALA-Ironwood, home of the Warriors. We got the Thatcher Eagles and the ALA-Ironwood Warriors squaring off to open another season of Thursday Night Football. Ed, we're excited. Look at the blow-up down there in the end zone. The pageantry is out here tonight. It's a little bit warm out, so we hope everyone is properly hydrated. And we should be in for a really good football game tonight here, Ed.
We should. It took us a little while to get here to Ironwood, coming from the west side, but we are so excited for the season opener for Thursday Night Football, ALA-Ironwood and Thatcher High School. Thatcher, of course, was 9-2 last season, made a playoff run. ALA-Ironwood trying to bounce back from a disappointing 2-8 season. So Coach Bluford would love to get his team off to a fast start to the season with a victory over Thatcher.
Yeah, this is going to be a fantastic football game. We had the pleasure of visiting with both coaches earlier in the week on the Desert Gridiron game plan, and get to know those guys a little bit off the air, Ed. It's one of the best parts of doing this broadcasting thing, be it high school, professional, whatever the ranks are, right?
It is so cool. Yes, it is to get to know the head coaches and the players who are getting prepared for another season. This is the first of 10 games, a 10-week, 10, 11-week stretch before they hit the playoffs, for them to make a run toward a championship that every team would love to culminate their season with hoisting that trophy at the end of the season.
That's what it's all about, right? As you see the Thatcher Eagles getting prepared to do battle. We're joined tonight by the third member of our broadcast crew here this evening, Mr. Jordan Pettis. We're going to send it down to him here momentarily at field level and get his thoughts tonight on the matchup between the Thatcher Eagles and the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. Welcome in, Jordan. What do you got for us down there at field level?
We're here at week one for Arizona High School football at ALA-Ironwood High School. Today, we see the Warriors taking on the Thatcher Eagles, wondering what's going to happen tonight. The Eagles coming off a very successful season, a lot of all-region guys. We're just going to see what can they do to make improvements for the next season. Today, we got a nice crowd here, a little bit hot outside, but we're all good. And we see the Thatcher Eagles didn't come with as many fans, but it's okay. Hopefully for Thursday Night Football, we can make a little bit of noise here. Thatcher Eagles looking very strong and tall over there, looking to take on some Warriors. Back to you.
Great stuff down there from Mr. Jordan Pettis joining us here on the sideline this season for the Epic Sports Network, and great stuff there. We're getting ready to go, Ed. We've added a referee mic this season, so we're trying to level things up each and every season here, and we're excited to literally, Ed, kick off the Arizona high school football season here tonight. This is the first game, my friend.
It really is. And I want to shout out my brother Jordan Pettis. That's one of my frat. That's one of the members of the greatest fraternity known to God and man, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. So I want to shout out my Noop for a great job, and I can't wait to keep going on with him and continue to build his career as he's attending ASU, Arizona State University. So we are so excited to have Brother Pettis in here on the sidelines for us this season.
Absolutely right. We are excited for what should be a fantastic game of football here this evening. We're going to step aside and take a brief commercial time out here on the Epic Sports Network, and when we return, we'll have the kickoff for you between the Thatcher Eagles and the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. Stay with us. Back to Queen Creek after the break.
Oh, turn the audio on.
That did a great job, brother. Yeah, he was a little low. You might have to give him a little bit more next time.
All Insurance has been serving Arizona drivers for over 30 years. So we have the experience to take great care of you.
Keep it up there.
We can help you over the phone or face-to-face from one of our 30 convenient valley-wide locations. We represent all of the top carriers, so we do the shopping for you. Find out why we're the most referred agency in Arizona. All Insurance, insurance for all.
Folks, welcome back to Ironwood, Arizona. This is the season opener for Thursday Night Football for the entire high school football season for the state of Arizona. Thatcher and ALA-Ironwood. The Warriors taking the field right now. The Eagles already out there warming up, so the pageantry continues out here in Ironwood as the Warriors get ready to take the field and start off the season. JP, they want to, again, start off. Coach Bluford and his football team want to start off 1-0. They were 2-8 last season, so wins were hard to come by last season. So it would be a advantageous thing for the Warriors to beat the Eagles. It's going to be a tough one because Thatcher, again, a playoff team from last year, 9-2, an excellent football team. The head coach Daniel Jones is fielding from Thatcher, Arizona.
Yes, and they have traveled up here today to battle a day earlier than usual to open their season here on Thursday Night Football. We're excited to have both these teams on this season, and of course, it is our first trip here to ALA-Ironwood, home of the Warriors, and we're excited for that as well. The pageantry is out. The band is out. We got our officiating crew on the field as well, and we're about ready to rock and roll here. We're so glad you joined us here tonight on the Epic Sports Network, and we welcome in those watching tonight on the NFHS Network as well. And as Ed mentioned a moment ago, get on there and let us know how our audio is. We need your help. We need some feedback here, and let us know if we're doing this thing right, because we're trying to make it as good as we can here for you this season.
Absolutely. This is going to be a great season. And what better two teams to start off with than the Eagles and the Warriors? Both of these football teams, they love to run the football from last season, so you would expect more of that.
Yes.
This season, JP, running the rock is so paramount to a team's success. What it does, it makes them multidimensional. So you have to account defensively for the running game for both of these football teams. As we get a really close-up look, great job, Angel, getting a close-up shot of the Warriors. The W looks kind of like the Commanders' W, doesn't it? It looks really cool. Yeah, they're excited. They're ready to go. They couldn't be more hospitable. The Warriors staff out here, the athletic director, and everybody out here. We've got even some fans out there, some animals. We got some cows out there that's going to watch the football game. Some horses and cows out here. So that lets you know how far out here we are in Ironwood.
And they beat us out here tonight, Ed, too, which is the amazing part. So it's kind of crazy, but oh, man, the pageantry out here. The sun is beginning to set as you see a gorgeous look right there from the far southeast valley. When I say far, I mean far southeast valley out here in Queen Creek, Ed.
It literally took us almost 90 minutes. It took you about an hour and a half to get here, too, didn't you?
It did. It took me longer to get here than it does to get to Prescott Valley and call a Wranglers game, Ed.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. It looks like we're going to sit it down to field level for tonight's national anthem. And we're going to step out here and let you enjoy the pageantry at ALA-Ironwood in Queen Creek as we get you ready for the Eagles and the Warriors.
Olympus Construction Management, fulfilling their clients' needs by creating an atmosphere of teamwork, trust, and collaboration. That's Olympus Construction Management. Also, Flatiron Wealth Management. Call Flatiron Wealth Management for your financial and investment needs. Flatiron Wealth Management. And a thank you to Gains in Bulk. The Warriors are proud to be supported by the Arizona-based supplement company that fuels progress on and off the field. Gains in Bulk.
JP, I guess they were going to have the anthem. I guess we can talk a little bit more, can't we?
Yeah, we got a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
maybe not.
And right on cue, we're going to step out here for our public address announcer and our on-field festivities to get ready for tonight's coin toss.
Ironwood Warriors. At this time, please stand if you're able. Kindly remove your hats and face the west end of the stadium for the playing of our national anthem. It is performed tonight by our own Warrior Marching Band.
An outstanding rendition of our national anthem provided by the ALA Warriors marching band right there.
We still have our hands on our hearts.
Oh, of course. It's a very, very sentimental moment out here, Ed, at ALA-Ironwood as the sun is beginning to set to the west. A paltry 108 degrees at kickoff, mixing in a little bit of humidity. And, Ed, I was seeing on the way out here tonight, there was a lot of downed trees. They've got some storms out here the last few nights.
Yeah, we got some on the west side over in Avondale. We had a lot of trees down here. So as you mentioned on the drive-in, I was like, there's trees down everywhere. So they got the brunt of the storm as well. And, and I'm glad you mentioned that, JP. So I think weather is obviously going to be a factor tonight because it's going to be a battle of attrition for both of these football teams. Which team is going to stay hydrated the most? Which team is going to be able to take care of this temperature? Which team can deal with the heat wave, essentially? And the most healthy team tonight has the better shot of winning the football game, clearly because you are the most healthy football team.
Exactly right. It is hot out here. There's no doubt these guys have been working all off season. The training camp has been finished. All the hay is in the barn, as we say, Ed, and it's time to come out here, and these guys are excited to hit someone else for a change, right?
Yeah, I was going to say that's what training camp is. Just like NFL training camp, college football training camp, AFLE training camp, IFL training camp.
It doesn't matter.
You're tired of going up against your brothers. You're tired of going up against the same person day after day, week after week. So now it's time to hit somebody else on the other side of the football field that's not your brother.
We're going to send it down to our officiating crew. Our referee tonight is Mr. Kurt Geitzenauer. He is mic'd up, and we're hoping he's ready to go, and he'll turn his mic on here momentarily for tonight's coin toss.
All right, congratulations on being named captains, and welcome to the 6th football season. Your primary responsibility as captains is to keep you and your teammates under control, okay? That's going to be the visiting team, so you're going to have the choice here. That's heads, and that's tails. That's heads, and that's tails. What do you want? He said tails. And it's heads. You defer? It's one to toss, elected to defer. You want the ball, right? And you're going to kick this way? You want to defend? Okay, you guys come over here. You guys come over here.
The Warriors win the coin toss, but will defer to the second half. Thatcher will receive the kickoff.
So the ALA Warriors win the coin toss. The ALA-Ironwood Warriors, I should say, win the opening coin toss. But they have elected to defer, and so we will see the Thatcher Eagles offense to begin the ball game and begin the Arizona 6 high school football season. We're so glad you joined us here tonight on the Epic Sports Network, coming your way on YouTube and the NFHS Network.
James, you know this is a big game when Cody Cameron shows up to the football game.
Yes.
Our
brother, mayor of Arizona high school football.
The mayor, I'm sure the dean is here. I'm sure Kevin McCabe is somewhere here in the building.
Yes, Mr. McCabe is somewhere here on the premises. He said he was going to come out here and check this one out. A lot of media members talking about this game. It was one that I found early on in the process, Ed, and I'm glad we got it on the schedule because it's turned out to look like a really good contest here tonight.
Yeah, and the Warriors lost at Thatcher. They opened the season last season at Thatcher, so of course, you know, Coach Bluford and his football team, they're looking to exact a little bit of a revenge here at home in their home opener. Got a great crowd here on both sides of the field. Thatcher, their fan base has come out in droves, and the Warriors fan base, they are here donned in all red. They are ready to cheer on their football team for a couple of hours, and hopefully for them, they start their football season off with a 1-0 mark.
That is the plan, right? We're ready to go. Thatcher is back deep to receive. It's going to be Tufton Taylor, the 5'10", 165-pound senior back there. And getting ready to kick it away now for ALA-Ironwood. Looks to be 28, Dylan Solis. This one fielded at the 10-yard line, and the Arizona high school football season is underway in Queen Creek. Room to roam out across the 40. Here he goes on the breakaway across midfield, eluding a defender, running over another defender all the way out to the 20-yard line. Goes number 10, Tufton Taylor, and he breaks loose for a Thatcher Eagles touchdown. They can't get him down.
What an incredible start to the season for the Thatcher Eagles. Tufton Taylor takes it all the way to the house. What better way could you start off the season for the Thatcher Eagles than to get a 6-pointer, a touchdown, courtesy of your special teams? Tufton Taylor, give props to all the blocking up front that allowed Taylor to jet set down the sidelines all the way for a touchdown that starts the season off. Oh, we have a penalty against the Eagles, JP.
Oh, boy.
Personal foul against Thatcher.
Personal foul assessed to the Thatcher Eagles, and so unfortunately that will negate the touchdown, Ed. They'll take it off the board, but regardless, a sizable return for the Thatcher Eagles. 50 yards to be exact on the return there for Thatcher, but it negates the touchdown.
And that's going to be another key to the victory to win for both these football teams. Lower the number of penalties you have today.
First down and 10 now for the Thatcher Eagles from the ALA-Ironwood 40-yard line. Early movement and penalty flags fly. Josh Jones, the senior running back we talked to.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Dead ball foul assessed to the defense for encroachment, says Mr. Kurt Geitzenauer. Play fake to Jones. Now they dump it out in the flat. On the scamper go the Thatcher Eagles out across the 20-yard line. That is Riser Jacques, 6'2", 190-pound senior, rumbling out there on the edge, Ed.
And that is a big target that you want to get early involved. If you're Case Palmer, the quarterback, the starting QB for the Thatcher Eagles, Case Palmer, a 6', 180-pound junior. So absolutely get number 9 involved early and often.
Case Palmer, the junior, 6 foot, 180 pounds. From the shotgun on first down, hands it off. Josh Jones caught from behind there by Carter Sage. Sage, a junior, 5'9", 210 pounds, coming up in run support from that linebacker position.
Last season, 44 tackles for Sage, 3 TFLs. So heading into his junior season, you know he's looking to build upon that, if not have an even bigger season in 2026 for the ALA-Ironwood Warriors.
Second down and 10 now. Inside the red zone are the Thatcher Eagles. They'll go split backs here on 2nd and 10. Palmer sets the feet, drops it over the middle, and lays it in there just across the 10-yard line for a Thatcher Eagles first down. That is Tegan Dameron, the 5'11", 205-pound senior, across the middle there for the Eagles.
Case Palmer doing a great job so far driving his football team with the pass game and the running game. So that one, as you mentioned, completed to Tegan Dameron, the senior. They're looking for big things out of Tegan Dameron for the Eagles this year.
They are indeed. Case Palmer now goes under center. They'll remain split backs here. First down and goal for Thatcher. Inside handoff. The Eagles down near the goal line they go. They're going to be stopped just shy of the goal line. And that was number 7, Billy Woodward on the stop, the junior there for ALA-Ironwood.
Jack Shoup, the ball carrier for the Eagles. Brings up a 2nd down and goal.
I know. Split backs here again for Thatcher. Handoff to the up back. It's in there for the touchdown. In the middle.
Touchdown Eagles. That's number 6, Jack Shoup.
Jack Shoup, the 5'6" junior, 150 pounds. That's sneaking underneath that big offensive line right there, Ed.
JP, it took a couple of more plays for Thatcher to actually get those 6 that they got wiped off the board because of the kickoff return, but they still drove the football down the field. Excellent drive that the Thatcher Eagles, they bounced back from that penalty that took away the kickoff return, but they were still able to run the football into the end zone for 6.
The PAT is up and good. And with 9 minutes and 43 seconds remaining here in our first quarter, the Thatcher Eagles draw first blood over the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. We'll step aside, take a brief commercial timeout, and return for more Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us.
We're local. Because local truly matters. We're right down the road.
For the first time, you're going to have to check the audio.
Right here in Arizona.
Yeah, it's down.
Always here when you need us.
Crank it up.
In Chandler and Gilbert.
In Mesa.
In Queen Creek.
In Scottsdale and Phoenix.
In Avondale, Goodyear,
And
We want to come
Peoria.
back to Jordan after the
Statewide
kickoff?
and beyond.
Yeah, let's do that.
treating
Yeah. Can we get back to
everyone
Jordan?
like family.
Trusted for 75 years.
Shop local. Shop Earnhardt.
ShopNoble.com.
Is he coming in here?
You can, but I don't want that. I don't want
I'm
double
Marty
audio
Smith,
to go out. But can you
and
bring it-
I'm a host and
with this right
reporter
here,
for
right?
ESPN.
If you turn that up,
When this
it's
opportunity came my way to become
Turn what
a
up this?
member of Pit Boss Nation, I just
You're the only
started
one hearing
laughing,
that.
honestly. I started laughing because I was like, first of all, it fits right in my wheelhouse, but second, it's another way to build community. So I'm ready to crank that thing up.
We welcome you back to ALA-Ironwood in Queen Creek. 7-0, the Thatcher Eagles lead the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. For the Warriors, pretty good field position here to start this drive. First time we'll see the ALA-Ironwood offense here tonight, Ed.
And we will see what happens. You know, last season, JP, they had Sean Hinchcliffe, one of the best running backs in the league, had 1,227 yards, one of the best running backs in Arizona. So how do you replace that production, him and those 16 touchdowns? Let's see from their running attack who is going to step up and be one of the bell cows for this Warriors offense.
First down and 10 now for ALA-Ironwood. They hand it off right up the gut. Goes the running back. Pounds his way across the 35-yard line. And that was a big-time first down gain there.
Ball carrier for the Warriors.
And I didn't see who toted the football that time, Ed.
Me either.
Brings up a second
Looked
down.
like Caden Golden, the 5'5" junior running back. Pick up a 4 yards, it looked like. Second down and 6 here. A motion one across the formation here. A low snap. They get it in there, and then the running back, Golden, is absolutely blasted there by the defense for the Thatcher Eagles.
And for the Eagles, it is all about that defensive penetration up front. The defensive line has to be strong today to counteract that Warriors running attack. They can't be porous. Time after time after time if they want to beat these Warriors.
Third down here for the Warriors. Two receivers to each side. Rolling to the right now. Castaneda is forced out of bounds. And he's going to be short of the line to gain.
Castaneda with the keeper flag on the play.
Penalty flag on the play.
Down.
Holding against the Warriors.
Holding a set ALA-Ironwood.
Penalty
It's up.
takes the Warriors back for third and long.
Third and long here for the Warriors. Castaneda goes to the air. He's got a man wide open, and it's a bit too tall for his intended target, Rylan Bradford. And Bradford had a couple steps on the defender there if he's able to pull that one in.
Yeah, Bradford has that. He is still running. 3 touchdowns for that young man last season, so it would have been an explosive way for the Warriors to start off offensively. If Rylan Bradford would have secured that ball, he'd still be running. He'd probably be running toward the cows right now, James.
Yeah, no doubt. Fourth down now, and the ALA-Ironwood Warriors will bring the punting unit on here.
Zach Ledford back to punt for the Warriors.
Hudson Conrad and number 5, Brig Romney back deep. This one takes an ALA-Ironwood Warriors bounce, and will trickle near the 35-yard line. The Warriors will be back on offense here. Or, excuse me, Thatcher Eagles back on offense here. Let's send it down to Mr. Jordan Pettis on our sideline. Jordan, what do you got for us?
Near the 35-yard line.
Jordan Pettis back here with Epic Sports Network. As we see, the Thatcher Eagles come out very strong. They actually had a kick return to start the game out, but it got called back. We were able to see them go and make their way down the field and able to score a real touchdown without all the penalties. Now, Ironwood back with the ball. You know, they weren't able to do as much as they wanted to, punting that ball back to Thatcher, but Thatcher's coming out really strong, showing us very different things. We're seeing the pass game, the run game. They're absolutely doing whatever they want out there. You know, Ironwood, we hope they can respond and come back much stronger throughout the rest of the first quarter and throughout the rest of the game.
Football's loose. ALA Ironwood has control of the rock.
You know, their QB's doing what they need to do.
And they've returned it all the way down near the 15-yard line.
Defense, they have no response for that at all. You know, we hope to see the Ironwood Eagles.
And how about that? You heard the crowd erupt here in Queen Creek as ALA Ironwood recovered the run game fumble there from the Thatcher Eagles.
And that's a way to get yourself back into the football game with a turnover by the Eagles. And now Cash Castaneda and his offense are back on the field. They've got great field position. JP, can they find a way to make the Thatcher Eagles pay for their mistakes?
Yeah, that's what it's all about, right? Making the other team pay for the miscues.
That's right.
That's what it's going to take here tonight. First down and 10 now for the ALA Ironwood Warriors. Two receivers to each side. Trouble with the football. It's on the carpet. And Castaneda able to get on top of it, and now a penalty flag flies in at the last moment. They've got to clean up those bad snaps there, Ed. We saw that last weekend across the pond.
Turnovers and penalties will absolutely kill a football team from the start of the season. If this is going to be an ongoing trend for both of these football teams, it's not going to be good for them this season. Those are things that they cannot have happen over the course of 10 weeks.
Look at snap on the offense. Penalty, still first down.
False start against the Warriors.
False start assessed to the offense. So that'll back ALA Ironwood up to their own, or excuse me, to the Thatcher 22-yard line. Now
Correction. Coach wants the result of play, so it'll be second down.
Okay.
Second down there, says Kurt Geitzenauer, our referee here tonight. Let's give you the rest of that officiating crew here right quick. Umpire Sean Brown, headline judge is Sean McCormick. John McLean is our line judge. Field judge Tyler Gustafson. Jeremy Glazer, our side judge. And Castaneda is ripped down from behind there by the Thatcher Eagles as Riser Jacks. Watch this pursuit right here, Ed Cole. Oh, boy.
What a great job by number 9 to get to QB1, grab him, and do a WWE type move, just slamming him down to the deck, making sure that QB1 gets up no further than where he allowed him to go.
Timeout on the field here after a frantic play there and a big third down upcoming here as ALA Ironwood trying to take advantage of the turnover there, Ed, but they're behind the sticks right now.
And you can see the aggressiveness from this Thatcher Eagles defense.
Yes.
They have to be. The football was turned over. It's on them now to stop Cash Castaneda in this offense. Do not let this game get to 7-6 or possibly 7-7 if they actually find a way, ALA Ironwood, to get the ball into the end zone, get a touchdown, and get an extra point. So let the defense find a way to clean up the mistakes of the offense.
How great is it, Ed, that high school football is back here in the Grand Canyon State as of about 13 minutes ago, my friend.
We have been so ready. I mean, of course, you and I have been so busy. We never take time off from football. We've been busy with the AFLE and everything and IFL football, so now we just roll right into high school football.
We roll right into high school. It is the third week of August, and it's that time of year. And the weather is cooperating, too, as it's very warm out here tonight. And it's become very still outside as well. Third and long here now for ALA Ironwood. Three receivers to the right. Castaneda gets a hold of the snap finally. Eyes down the field here, and Castaneda dumps it ahead for a couple yards, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. He slings it ahead there to Bowen Weddle, the 6'3" senior wide receiver.
Castaneda's pass is ruled incomplete.
Oh, they say it's incomplete. It'll be fourth down now upcoming here for the Warriors.
So JP Cash Castaneda was looking downfield. Number 24, Josh Jones, who we were able to catch up this week on the Desert Gridiron game plan. He was in coverage back there as far as one of the cornerbacks for the Thatcher Eagles. Also, number 1, Hudson Conrad was back there in coverage. So Cash Castaneda had no wide receiver open, which forced him to roll to his right and kind of get rid of the football. There was nobody downfield to throw to.
They're going to keep the offense on the field right here. 2 receivers to each side here. Castaneda back to pass over the middle. It's too tall for the intended target, and Nehemiah Armstrong. Armstrong trying to go up and get that one, just couldn't quite pull it in.
Yeah, JB Armstrong did his best job to try to high point that football. Unfortunately for him, if he was a couple of inches taller, if he was a little taller than 5'11", if he was 6'1" or 1'2" or 6'2", he may be been able to secure that ball for a score.
A turnover on downs now. It'll be Thatcher Eagles football from their own 24-yard line.
So the Eagles dodged the proverbial bullet.
They did.
James.
They really did. They sure did. A turnover there by the Thatcher Eagles a little bit earlier in the ballgame, but ALA-Ironwood not able to cash in. And now the Eagles of Thatcher High School back to work here. Case Palmer now from the shotgun. They'll motion one over across the formation. Palmer runs it himself. Tries to keep it inside the tackles. And he is wrapped up there right at the line of scrimmage. He might have gotten half a yard before one of the big fellows for ALA-Ironwood and Bryce Villarol Tracy, who we also talked to on the Desert Gridiron game plan, making a play right on cue there.
So the stars we talked to on Tuesday came
right.
48 hours later. They said they were going to show up and make some plays, and doggone it if they're not.
They sure did. And they're doing it here tonight. A hard yard, 2nd down, and we'll call it 10 here. Palmer claps the hands, play action, rolls to his right, sets the feet. Palmer down the field is caught by Hudson Conrad. Conrad still on his feet. Out near midfield goes Hudson Conrad. And a big gainer there as you see the delivery over the middle and a strike delivered there to Conrad.
Nice job by Palmer seeing Conrad is open in that soft part of the zone over the middle. All he had to do was just get the ball, throw an accurate pass, which he clearly did.
Yes.
And he hit Hudson Conrad for a big gain for the Eagles. They're at the 48-yard line near midfield. Great field position so far for Case Palmer and his football team.
Clock continues to wind as we approach 6 minutes remaining here in our first quarter. 1st down and 10 now for the Thatcher Eagles from their own 48-yard line. Going right side, room to run out there is Tufton Taylor.
Tufton Taylor, the ball carrier for the Eagles. Six yards on the play.
A 6 pickup will bring up a 2nd down and 4 here. Into plus territory go the Thatcher Eagles. And folks, we encourage you to get on the comments there on YouTube and let us know where you're watching tonight's ball game. Maybe you're down there in southeastern Arizona cheering on these Thatcher Eagles, or maybe you're up here in the Valley of the Sun enjoying some Thursday night football right here on the Epic Sports Network. Down the field, it's intercepted by the Warriors. Ryland Bradford, number 2 on the ball hawk there. He's going to get an INT, and that's the 2nd drive in a row where Thatcher turns the football over.
Case Palmer looking again for Hudson Conrad, but instead he found Ryland Bradford, the 6'6 junior, for the interception. Great job by number 2, ball hawking, as well as the rest of their secondary. There were at least 3 or 4 other red jerseys Hudson Conrad was, so it was really going to be difficult for Palmer to get the ball to Conrad. Instead, he found Ryland Bradford for yet another turnover for Thatcher, which I'm sure is really infuriating Coach Daniel Jones right now for the Eagles.
You would have to imagine so. We'll take a brief commercial time out here on the Epic Sports Network and return for more Thursday night football from Queen Creek, Arizona. 7-0 Thatcher over ALA-Ironwood. Back after the break. Messed up, isn't it? All right, here we go. Yeah, now we'll do it during the drive. So when we get another chance, we'll do it. Yep. Welcome back, folks, to ALA-Ironwood here in Queen Creek. The Thatcher Eagles lead the Warriors 7-0, but the Warriors have the football back after another Thatcher turnover, this time an interception corralled by Ryland Bradford. Warriors back to work. They go back to the ground game. A hard couple of yards earned there by Caden Golden.
The ball carrier for the
The
Warriors.
junior running back running hard there, and you see the Thatcher Eagles coming in there and laying the hammer on defense. That time it was Ritter Smooth.
Smooth. You love to see the physicality for both of these football teams on display already, James.
We knew this was going to be a physical ball game. On the outside, this one pulled in just shy of the 40-yard line there. Man, hard hitting out here tonight. Nehemiah Armstrong on the reception, and coming up there and laying the lumber was who else but Josh Jones.
Yeah, Josh Jones, the 5'10", 160-pound senior, coming up there laying a lick on the wide receiver.
Shout out to Mr. Ralph Amson watching from Charleston, South Carolina. We also have folks watching from Thatcher. Go Eagles, they say. Third down here for the Warriors. Handoff straight up the middle, very near the line to gain goes Caden Golden, and he bangs his way out near the sticks.
Close to a first down.
They're going to wave him forward for a ALA-Ironwood first down. How about that?
Converting on drives, JP, getting extra first downs on a drive, that's what you want to do. You want to wear down the defense by converting, whether it's second down, third down. If it comes to fourth down, as long as you convert and keep the defense, the pressure on the defense, you're good.
That's right. Here comes ALA-Ironwood coming near side now. Once again, this is Caden Golden. And he has maybe a yard, maybe two. Looks like a 2-yard pickup. It will bring up a second down and 8 here now.
Pack of Eagles.
And an update from Southern Arizona. Now Safford up 9-0 over the Morenci Wildcats. Our good friends at KATA Radio are broadcasting live stream games this season, courtesy of Mr. Lee Patterson.
That's
so
cool.
Congratulations to them on that, and thank you for that update there from AZ Sports Network. A 9-0 lead right now for Safford over Morenci. Down the field, this one intercepted by the Thatcher Eagles. That is Josh Jones with the INT, and Jones still on his feet and finally cut out of bounds near midfield. Look at the young man do some work here, Ed.
Number 24, Josh Jones.
Look at him go.
Look at Jones bucking for that MVP award already, looking to lead his team to a victory. Cash Castaneda looking for one of his wide receivers. Instead, he found cornerback Josh Jones. And so both of these teams are trading turnovers, JP.
Speaking of game MVP, Ed, we got a special things for these young men this year. We got our MVP stickers. Those are presented by Healy Awards, and we specially shout them out for providing those for us this season, and that's in conjunction, of course, with the Arizona Helmet Challenge, and that is put on by Mr. Nathan Baker. We got penalty flags flying here, and we'll get the official word from Mr. Geitzenauer.
Legal substitution on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Illegal substitution against the Warriors.
And we're going to give you some information right now on that AZ Helmet Challenge. Make sure you scan that QR code. You have up until November the 14th to donate, and it's a really special thing we're doing on it. Make sure you hit that QR code and donate as you are able. Back to live action here. Right side, here goes the Thatcher Eagles once again on the scamper. That is Tufton Taylor, and Taylor's going to score it for a touchdown. How about it right there? The Thatcher Eagles on the run out, and Tufton Taylor with a touchdown there for the Thatcher Eagles.
What an incredible run by Taylor. The blocking up front, especially on that right side. He takes it off right guard, right tackle, and he's down the sidelines for a touchdown that will put the Thatcher Eagles up 13, courtesy of that interception that Cash Castaneda threw. And in this case, the Thatcher Eagles made the ALA-Ironwood Warriors pay for their mistakes, and pending the extra point, they'll be down 14-0, courtesy of that mistake.
Sorry, folks, we're trying to get stuff going here on the YOLO box, and we lost it there for a moment. And it looks like
conversion attempt is no good.
So the conversion is no good. And we got 3:05 remaining here in our first quarter. And it is a 13-0 Thatcher lead over the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. We'll step aside for a brief timeout, or let's send it down to Jordan Pettis, our – nope. Sorry, what you're saying. 3:05 remaining here in our first quarter. Ed, an exciting ball game thus far here tonight, huh?
And it has been
My
all
goodness.
Thatcher, yes, with 13-0 with that long Tufton-Taylor touchdown run. And they do make the Warriors pay. Cash Castaneda throws the interception, and a couple plays later, their Eagles are in the end zone.
We got folks watching from 35,000 feet, Ed. We got a shout out for Bo, number 4 from ALA. Ants are watching from Lakeside, Arizona. We certainly appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you share that link with friends and family so they can watch here tonight as well. A little nubber there fielded by number 17, Tatum Hag, the sophomore, out there doing a little special teams duty for Coach Blue.
So Captain Obvious is here in the booth, and he told me to tell you, folks, that whatever you're seeing, you're not seeing anything different that we're not seeing. It is imperative that the Warriors hold on to the football and they move it. They can't continue to turn the ball over and expect to win this football game. You're already down 13-0 courtesy of your mistakes. You've got to find a way to clean those up. Coach Bluford, I'm sure he's already talked to Cash Castaneda and the crew of others to let them know that you can't be on the negative end of the turnover ratio.
Absolutely not. The Warriors back to work now from their own 41-yard line. Handoff, straight ahead it goes. And he is ripped down to the turf there by 55, Grady Lehman.
Caden Golden, the ball carrier for the Warriors.
Caden Golden, the ball carrier that time for ALA-Ironwood. And it was tough sledding that time for Golden.
It was, especially when you run into a 6'11", 260-pound senior and Grady Lehman.
No doubt.
One of those two-way players for the Thatcher Eagles.
Second down now. Handoff. Now they bounce it back to the other side. Caden Golden still on his feet. And now we have penalty flags flying up in the air there, Ed.
Flag comes in.
And we'll send it down here to Mr. Geitzenauer for our official call here momentarily. And as we do so, we remind you that that Blue Gecko Printing is the official apparel supplier of the Epic Sports Network.
Foul, number 71 on the offense. It's a dead ball foul, 15-yard penalty.
So a dead ball foul there assessed to the offense. So it'll back them up behind the sticks now. Go the ALA-Ironwood Warriors.
And James, they'll get Bryce Villarreal Tracy on that penalty, number 71. Again, more mistakes. They're backing themselves up more, JP, putting themselves in negative position.
Some of those early season type things you're seeing out here tonight, Ed.
Yep.
Here he goes. On the scamper that time was Cash Castaneda. Castaneda showing you the elusivity there as well, Ed, able to make plays with his legs if necessary.
Oh, yeah. In this day and age of football in Arizona, you've got to have mobile quarterbacks.
Oh, yes.
Because these defensive ends, these defensive tackles, these linebackers, they are so quick and fast. If you can't run and avoid the pressure, you're going to go down for a lot of sacks this season.
That is for sure. 4th down and 12 now. Fourth down and 12 here upcoming. It's going to be Hudson Conrad and Brig Romney back deep to receive for the Thatcher Eagles. And once again, we have penalty flags there, Ed. So we're getting to test our ref mic system out here quite a bit tonight.
Yes, we are.
Legal substitution on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
You have no idea how proud that makes me, Ed. I've worked, and shout out to Chris Penny back at the house doing some graphic work for us here tonight as well. And hopefully we're able to get some of those on here tonight. But first night challenges as usual here, Ed.
Always.
It's all right. We'll get through them, right?
They're ironing their things out on the football field. We're working things through on the broadcast.
That's exactly right. A high spiraling punt there. This one fielded just outside the 15-yard line. dipping on a defender there is Hudson Conrad, and showing you the shiftiness there is number 1 for Thatcher. Watch this move.
And that's a difficult play for Hudson Conrad to catch that ball on the fly and still move the football up the field, get around defenders, get around special teams defenders, and actually get a really good game for your football team. So all props to Hudson Conrad on that return. That sets them up pretty good at around the 25-yard line. Actually, the 33-yard line, I'm sorry.
First down and 10 now for Thatcher from their own 33-yard line.
Quality-driven comfort you can count on. Call Sutton's HVAC today for all your heating, cooling, and indoor air quality needs. That's Sutton's HVAC.
First down and 10 now for the Thatcher Eagles. Under a minute remaining here in our first quarter. 2 receivers to the far right here for Case Palmer, and a false start looks like right off the bat.
And naturally, fingers are pointing in the opposite direction.
As they would.
Yes.
As they would.
As you would expect. Everybody's saying, yeah, Thatcher did it. Thatcher did it. Officials still sorting things out, trying to figure out who was the infractor on that one, James.
That's right. You don't have an extra USB-C over there anywhere, do
Actually,
you,
I do.
Cole, that I could plug into my side of my laptop here so it doesn't die?
Let me see how far that can go.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, no, it's on that side. That's not
It's
good.
long enough.
Oh, it's good enough. Here we go.
Offsides against the Warriors. 1st and 5 for the Eagles.
Foul assessed to ALA-Ironwood, so a 1st down and 5 upcoming here for the Thatcher Eagles, and just like that, another whistle. And now we're ready for play here.
Again, folks, these teams are a work in progress.
Yes.
Just like everybody is.
Exactly right. Palmer gives it right side, tiptoeing through the defense, now coming back near side. Josh Jones, what a run right there. Oh, my goodness, 24 showing you how it's done, dipping the shoulder, and then showing you the speed in the open field, switching hands with the football.
Outstanding run by Josh Jones in the change of direction to go from the right side to the left side and continue to shake off blockers, would-be tacklers. An amazing run by Josh Jones. What more can this kid do? He's already got an interception. He's already been defending on the defensive side, and now he gets a huge run for the Eagles.
That was a big-time run, no doubt about it.
Huge run.
A big 1st down gainer there for Thatcher. They're in plus territory now at the ALA-Ironwood 37. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left here for Case Palmer. Palmer rolls right, looks that way, has the option, he'll keep it himself. Palmer, 1st down and then some. He hurdles and lunges forward for additional yardage right there, does Case Palmer.
You know, for a few seconds you thought Case Palmer might kick it out to his running back, but instead he said, I'm calling number 12. I want to call my number. I want to get us even closer toward the end zone as we come toward the end of the first quarter. Case Palmer with a very nice run to continue this drive for the Thatcher Eagles as the clock continues to run. 30 seconds to go before quarter number 2.
Unbelievable.
Right Orthodontics, home of the Right Smile, offering $1,000 off to Warrior students and families. That's Right Orthodontics.
Straight ahead now.
That's the end of the first quarter. Thatcher Eagles 13, our Warriors 0.
Folks, we have finally hit the end of the first quarter, got through the first 12 minutes of the inaugural game of the 2026 season of football here in Arizona. The Thatcher Eagles are up 13-0, courtesy of 2 touchdown runs for Thatcher.
We're sending it down to field level now to Jordan Pettis, standing by with head coach Daniel Jones of the Thatcher Eagles. Take it away.
This is Jordan Pettis back here with Epic Sports Network. At closing at the first half, Thatcher, you're up 13-0. What can we do to keep this lead going on to the second half?
Oh, protect the ball, not give it up, and just keep running at people. That's what we do at Thatcher, so make them deal with us. We got to run at you.
We have a whole lot of all-region guys, you know, a big senior class. What are our keys for the rest of the season to make sure we go past that first round of the playoffs?
We talking for ALA? Is that what we're talking about? Okay. I didn't know who we were. Sorry. No, you guys are great. I think just a little more cohesion, a group together, and but great opponent. Always have been.
All right, thank you, Coach. Yeah. Back to you guys.
Sorry, I didn't know who we
Great
were.
stuff there from head coach Daniel Jones of the Thatcher Eagles and our sideline reporter this season, Mr. Jordan Pettis. How great is that, Ed? Our first end of the first quarter interview. How about that? Coach Jones all talkative tonight.
Yes, he is.
Love that stuff.
As he should be when his team is up 13-0 with
Right.
2 touchdown runs and a couple of turnovers. So, it wasn't the cleanest of first quarters for either football team, but Thatcher, they would love to take away the fact that they are up 13-0, even though they have not played a perfect brand of football.
That's right. That's right. We got folks checking in from Omaha, Nebraska, folks watching from the University of Wyoming, watching from Queen Creek, playing for Gilbert Christian. Keep checking in with us, folks. We'll check in with you as much as we can there on the YouTube comments.
There we go. Now we can see the screen better.
There we go.
Laura Zerson watching from Omaha, Nebraska. Proud
Okay.
of you. She loves Grady Lehman.
She's watching Grady out here tonight. I love
Okay.
to see that stuff. First down and 10 now for the Thatcher Eagles. Case Palmer under center here. Out of the I formation. They give it to the tailback. Nowhere to go with the football. Oh, my goodness.
JP, that was Billy Woodward, the defensive back, the 5'9", 160-pound junior. You saw him converge on the running back, him and 2 or 3 other of his defensive brothers converging on the running back, bringing him down. That's great defense. Great gang tackling on defense.
Tufton Taylor, the ball carrier that time for the Thatcher Eagles, and he ran into a wall.
Yes, he did.
Second down.
Palmer now. They go out of a wing left here. Palmer with an option play here. He's going to pitch it to the outside, and here goes Tufton Taylor. Taylor very down near the 5-yard line. And there you see the option play there.
You saw number 65, Anthony Suarez, leading the charge, the 6'1", 240-pound senior, converging again on the running back, Tufton Taylor.
Third down here for the Thatcher Eagles.
Who on the defense is going to get a stop for the Warriors, James?
We shall see. They hand it off, near side. Here comes number 6 into the end zone for the touchdown. That's Jax Shoop on the scamper right there. And they go with a little misdirection play, and he makes it pay off for 6.
Touchdown number 2 on the game for Jax Shoop, their 3rd rushing touchdown for the Thatcher Eagles. We said coming into this game, they love to run the football. That is what Coach Jones and his football team does. They run the football. They pound the rock. Their offensive line is so strong, and they've been extremely strong today, letting Shoop get 2 touchdowns and Tufton Taylor another one.
The run game is working here tonight for the Eagles. Tell you what, Tufton Taylor in there for the hold. The kick is up and right through the uprights for number 85 for the Thatcher Eagles. Unfortunately, that young man not on our roster here, but Thatcher having their way here in this one. A 20-0 lead here over the ALA-Ironwood Warriors.
JP, what a job this running attack is doing right now as we've got an injured Warrior on the field.
So we have a timeout on the field for an injury, and that gives us a chance to remind you to talk about Gridiron Spice Company. Make sure and scan that QR code on your screen right there, folks, and save 10%. Tackle your taste buds and save 10% on your next order of Gridiron Spice Company rubs and seasonings. Use that Epic Sports Network code at checkout and experience the bold and authentic flavors of their football-themed spice blends, including the Varsity Blend, Hot Route, Go Long, and more, Ed. That's the Gridiron Spice Company. Order now and be ready for football grilling season because you know it's already here, Ed.
You know it is.
It is already here. And we also remind you right quick about the AZ Helmet Challenge. That benefits the Mahoney Family Foundation. Support the Arizona Helmet Challenge and the Mahoney Family Foundation and donate now by scanning the QR code on your screen. Let's have some fun supporting a great cause with the Arizona Helmet Challenge. Money raised will be donated to a deserving Arizona high school football program needing equipment and other resources. Let's have some fun and support a great cause with the AZ Helmet Challenge. We continue to have an injury timeout on the field, so we'll step aside and take a brief commercial timeout ourselves and return for more Thursday Night Football here. It's second quarter on the Epic Sports Network. We'll be back to Queen Creek with more after the break.
We're local.
Because local truly matters. We're right down the road.
We're over 2,000 of your friends and neighbors.
You good?
Right here in Arizona.
Always here when you need us.
In Chandler and Gilbert.
In Mesa.
In Queen Creek.
In Scottsdale and Phoenix.
In Avondale, Goodyear,
And Peoria.
Oh, really? That's
Statewide
perfect.
and
Awesome.
beyond.
I love that.
treating everyone like family.
Trusted for 75 years.
Shop local. Shop Earnhardt.
ShopNoble.com.
I'm Marty Smith, and I'm a host and reporter for ESPN. When this opportunity came my way to become a member of Pit Boss Nation, I just started laughing, honestly. I started laughing because I was like, first of all, it fits right in my wheelhouse, but second,
How you doing, Dallas?
it's another way to build community. So I'm ready to crank that thing up.
Folks, welcome back to Ironwood. It has been all Thatcher so far in the first quarter and a little bit of the second quarter. It's 20-0. Folks, if you're just joining us, Jax Shoup, the junior running back with 2 rushing touchdowns, and Tufton Taylor, the senior running back with a touchdown run of their own. So it's been all the running attack for the Thatcher Eagles. Both teams turned the ball over quite a bit in the first quarter, a lot of mistakes. Things that, of course, the football teams, both of these teams, will clean up over the course of the season,
Yes,
JP.
that's right.
These are the things that these teams iron out over week 1 as they get ready for a very long season of football.
And it is great to see Carter Sage getting up and making his way off the playing surface here, Ed, at ALA-Ironwood High School in Queen Creek.
And as we know, James, this is a physical game of football. Injuries happen. That's part of the game of football. That's why we love it so much, because that these players give it their all. And unfortunately, sometimes players get dinged up, they get injured. And a guy like Carter Sage, he has to come off the field, but we hope and pray he's going to be back and go back on the football field for the Warriors, because he is an absolute monster, one of those two-way players that plays so well for ALA-Ironwood.
Let's send it down to Mr. Jordan Pettis standing by on the sideline. Take it away, Jordan.
This is Jordan Pettis back with Epic Sports Network. We're here with number 6 from Thatcher. What are we doing out there that we can see, that we can keep improving on to keep the league going for the rest of this game?
We're just controlling the game and pushing really hard. My dogs are just playing hard.
As a quick update from the game, the score is currently 20-0 with 10:30 left in the second quarter. And that's all. Back to you guys at Epic Sports Network.
Great job, Brother Pettis. Appreciate you, Noop. My boy doing such a great job down there. Such a great addition to the Epic Sports Network and our crew. He's already got an interview with Coach Jones. He's getting players.
He's just grabbing them down there. I love it. It's fantastic.
James, he's a Kappa man. What do you expect from Kappa man?
That's right. That's
All
right.
we do is achieve.
Just take charge.
That's right.
Just take charge.
That's what we do. Come on now.
I love it.
Sonia knows.
I love it. Sonia knows. Sonia's well aware. She's got her red on somewhere. I know. I know she's got red on somewhere.
Yeah, it's great that Carter Sage was able to go off on his own power with a little bit of help.
Thank goodness for that, right?
Yep.
We hate to see anyone get injured, especially early in the season like this, right? Here's a return now. Nice return there for ALA-Ironwood. Keith Lindenstein, the 5'11 senior, brings it out to the 37-yard line, so it'll be first down. ALA-Ironwood still looking for their first points of the night.
Now we know who number 85 is for the Thatcher Eagles, Jackson Smith.
Okay, Jackson Smith for Thatcher. Thank you for that heads up right there. This is a team effort, folks, here tonight, so we appreciate you helping us out. We're going to make a note of that there. Jackson Smith. And we got that down here for you. No problem. First down and 10 now for ALA-Ironwood from their own 37-yard line. Castaneda goes far side, caught by Nehemiah Armstrong. Armstrong gets about a half a yard, and he's decked right there by the Thatcher defense.
Number 1, Neil Armstrong. Second down, Warriors.
Coming across there, Ethan Hayes on that stop there, running flat down that line of scrimmage for the Eagles.
JP, I'll tell you, this team came from 3rd Avenue in Thatcher, Arizona on a mission.
They sure did. They sure did. Oh, my goodness.
They got on those buses. Boy, they are all about business tonight.
They sure are. Swing pass to the outside now, caught by Lindenstein, and then he gets drilled by the Thatcher defense. Jax Shoop rallying to the football right now. Look at it from field level here, Ed.
Shoop, and of course, who else but number 24, Josh Jones, will be in on the play. He's one of those guys that just, they're all over the football field. They can smell the football. They know where the ball is. They see ball, get ball. That's what they do.
That's what it is.
Yep.
That's what it's all about.
You got that right, Mr. Bob. I say, yo.
Castaneda rolls to his right, looking downfield, 3rd and long here. Dumps it off. It's caught, but it's going to be short of the line to gain. Keith Lindenstein, the hot hand here for the Warriors on this drive.
Once again, the Thatcher Eagles hold the Warriors offense, forcing them into a punting situation. Oh, obligatory selfie time.
Zach Ledford back to punt for the Warriors.
Bingo, we got it. Look at that. You got to have at least one, right? I'm surprised it took us that long, honestly.
Of course.
Come on. We're slacking tonight. First game, though, we got a lot of difficulties we're dealing with up here. Yeah, we'll get a better one. We'll get a better one later. 4th down here. Now the punt team is on. They get one away. It trickles inside the 40, now down inside the 35-yard line. And it'll be Thatcher Eagle football at their own 32 to begin this drive. And that gives us a chance to remind you about one of our proud sponsors in Game Time Recruiting and Consulting. Do you need help with the recruiting process and getting in front of college coaches? Then text Student Athlete to 480-742-0477 and get real interest from college coaches, which equals real results and real offers. Text Game Time Recruiting and Consulting today. Make sure you hit that QR code right there and get yourself noticed, Ed.
And when is that Game Time Senior Bowl rolling around? About in January, right?
You mean the most viewed event we have every single season with over 11,000 views this past January? That's the one.
That one.
And there's the one right there in Josh Jones on the scamper there for the Thatcher Eagles. This young man can run that rock.
You know, when we talked to him on Tuesday, we asked him, what kind of season he's looking forward to and how excited he is. He was super excited.
Yes.
Coach Jones, of course, is his uncle. His dad is on the coaching staff as well. So he mentioned it's just a family affair when it comes to the Jones and what they do as far as Thatcher football. But I'm so extremely impressed by Josh Jones and what he's done on defense and on offense for the Eagles.
There's no doubt.
Look at him run that rock. Talk about power football, huh?
Under center now. They go split backs here. And Case Palmer is going to keep it himself. Up the gut he goes for a couple of yards right there.
Somehow, James, somebody on this Warriors defense or some people, they got to find a way to stop this bleeding. The wound, it's a gashing wound, James. And they've done it because they've done it themselves.
It's an open wound right now. It might be bandaged, but it's still open.
It is.
It's still open.
It's very wide open, and somebody's got to find a way to put a Band-Aid on there, put some Mercurochrome or something on there to kind of clean this thing up because it's looking really bad. If the Eagles go down there and get another score and go up possibly 26-0.
2-by-1 on the outside now for Case Palmer. 2nd down. Palmer keeps it himself. Palmer bangs across the line to gain out to the ALA-Ironwood 45-yard line for a Thatcher Eagles 1st down. Watch the young man run the football.
Man, if it's not Tufton Taylor, it's Case Palmer or it's Jack Shoop, all these guys. They graduated all 5 of their top running backs last season, JP. A running attack that had 37 touchdowns last season. They averaged nearly 200 yards per game. So you wondered who was going to be the guy or guys that would step up for the Eagles and run the football, run the rock, continue this running attack for the Eagles. Well, you see a 3-headed monster with Taylor, Palmer, and Jack Shoop.
It is a 3-headed monster out here tonight from the team from Gila County. Oh, on the scamper to the outside goes Ethan Hayes, and Hayes with room to run as he leaves a wake there on his way to the sideline.
Okay, now you pop another head onto that monster. It's now a 4-headed monster with Ethan Hayes. My goodness, they just plug and play these guys.
Oh, my goodness.
And like
how many backs do they have there at Thatcher High School?
It's crazy. It's like the Vienna Vikings.
Yes,
or the
really
Wrocław Panthers.
It really is.
They just shuffle these guys in and out. I mean, they must be watching film of the AFLE, these running backs at the professional level. Yeah. Now they bring it down to the high school level,
You're right. They must be.
Oh,
they must
bugs.
be. We got some bugs in here tonight, Ed. We got all kinds of fans out here tonight, Ed, literally. My goodness.
I think the cows went to sleep, or are they
I don't know. Are they out there still? It's hard to see. It's a little dark over there now. And luckily, so far tonight here, we haven't had any rain of any sort.
Thank goodness.
In the area. There's a big-time run there inside the 15-yard line. And that is, once again, Ethan Hayes. And he had his helmet come off on that one right there, Ed. These guys are physical out here tonight.
Yes, they are.
Tell you what.
You got to give props to Brock Ennis, Grady Lehman, and the rest of that offensive line, man, they are putting in work. Also, number 67, Kayston Estes.
Yes.
They're all seniors. A senior-led offensive line.
First down and 10 here for the Thatcher Eagles. Into the red zone. Split backs now. They hand it off, nowhere to go. Jax Shoop is ripped down there at the line of scrimmage by the big fella. And that was big 63 in there, Gavin Dale.
Ball carrier again for the Eagles, brought down by Caden Golden and a host of Warriors.
Caden Golden also in there on the stop there for ALA-Ironwood. Golden coming up from that linebacker position.
And we talked about it at the beginning of the drive, James. Who's going to step up and make plays like Caden Golden right there? Because right now the Eagles are just running wherever they want to on this defense.
Second down handoff. Josh Jones nowhere to go with the football. And he is tracked down behind there by Bryce Villarole Tracy. My goodness.
Ball carrier for the Eagles,
and that is the penetration that this defensive line is going to have to do. They've got to find a way to get through that offensive line. It's a vaunted, excellent offensive line. Again, senior-led by the Eagles, but the defensive line, they can't worry about that. They've got to worry about their job, which is to stop the running backs.
You're exactly right. 5 minutes and 27 seconds remaining here in our second quarter. So we'll take a commercial timeout and return for more Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us.
We're local.
Because local truly matters. We're right down the road.
We're over 2,000 of your friends and neighbors.
Right here in Arizona.
Always here when you need us.
In Chandler and Gilbert.
In Mesa.
In Queen Creek.
In Scottsdale and Phoenix.
In Avondale, Goodyear,
And Peoria. Statewide and beyond.
Treating everyone like family.
Trusted for 75 years.
Shop local. Shop Earnhardt.
ShopNoble.com.
I'm Marty Smith, and I'm a host and reporter for ESPN. When this opportunity came my way to become a member of Pit Boss Nation, I just started laughing, honestly. I started laughing.
Third down here for the Thatcher Eagles. We welcome you back to ALA-Ironwood. The turn and the give to Josh Jones. They go outside this time. Fooled me even as Case Palmer gets himself a Thatcher Eagles touchdown. Look at him go there, Ed. Boy.
So it has been the Jax Shoop show with 2 touchdowns for him. Tufton Taylor with 1, and now QB1, Case Palmer, gets a touchdown for himself. Boy, I tell you, if they can run at this rate all season long and stay healthy, James, they're going to be a problem come playoff time.
Case Palmer with a touchdown there. We're going to tag that as well so we get you some halftime highlights here as we go through our halftime show. Make sure you stay with us. We've got player and coach interviews coming up at the half as well. The snap, the hold, the kick is blocked. And it's scooped up there by the holder, who was Colt Daly. Nice job there by Daly. Watch this as it's blocked, and then Daly, Johnny on the spot, pouncing on that football there. Wow.
Got junk. Contact Santan Junk.
Another update from Southern Arizona, courtesy of the AZ Sports Network. Touchdown Safford off of a turnover. They're now up 23-0 with 3 minutes left in the first half down there in Southern Arizona. So we'll keep our eyes on that game as well as we progress throughout the game here in Queen Creek tonight. And it's a 27-0 ball game here. Correction, 26-0. 26-0.
26.
Huh? There we go. There we go. 26-0 our score here.
Mountain America Credit Union.
JP, we can send it down to our sideline reporter Jordan Pettis after the kickoff.
All right.
Kind of get his thoughts on the whitewash so far, but for the Thatcher Eagles.
They've come here to play tonight. They got off the bus. I think they still had their already had their pads on to go here.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they got on the bus before they hit the road. They were already ready to go.
That's right. This one trickles out of bounds. It will draw the penalty flag on the far side over there.
Goes out of bounds. Warriors take over 1st and 10.
It's a little too far out of range, unfortunately, for our ref mic there. It's good, but not quite that good, right?
So what it was a false start on Thatcher.
Okay.
That's what the referee wanted to tell you, but he couldn't. It's wireless technology. You know, there's a limit to how far it can go.
That's right. That's right. But I think we're doing okay here for our first night with our new referee mic system here tonight. Of course, I see the Dean of Arizona High School football down there on the sideline.
The Dean did make it?
Kevin McCabe is out here tonight
there he
watching
is.
some kickoff football here.
Again, you know it's a big game when the Dean is here and the mayor is here.
The Dean's out and the mayor's here tonight as well, as you mentioned, Ed.
Yes, sir.
Great stuff. So after the penalties marked off, we're ready to resume play now. First down and 10 for ALA-Ironwood from their own 35-yard line. 2-by-1 outside. Handoff, right side. Going off right guard that time was number 21, Hayden Harrison. And look at the junior run that rock.
They are blocking up front for Harrison. Good job by 21 being the recipient of some really good blocking. You mentioned going off right guard, right tackle. Nice open hole for 21 to run through.
Once again, very near the line to gain for ALA-Ironwood. That time it was number 27, who we don't have on our roster here, unfortunately, Ed. So maybe the folks on YouTube could pop in there and help us out with who number 27 is tonight for ALA-Ironwood.
Solid carries for the Warriors.
A loss of 2 on the play right there. Second down and 12 upcoming here now. 4 minutes remaining here in our first half. 2 receivers to each side now here for Cash Castaneda. Eyes down the field. He goes over the middle. It falls incomplete. Intended for Keith Lindenstein. And it'll be a 3rd and long, 3rd and 12 upcoming here now for the Warriors.
And that's an accurate throw that Castaneda had to make on 2nd and long. He's got to make a better throw than that to Lindenstein, I'm sorry. See, now you're in 3rd and long.
Yes.
You could have gotten a first down possibly with that completion, but you've got to be way more accurate on your throws.
Bust out them gummy bears.
Oh.
Castaneda going down the field here. Turns and hauls it in, and then the ball comes loose at the very end. We'll take a look at it once more. They rule it incomplete on the field. What an effort on the far side over there. Bowen Weddle was the intended target over there for ALA-Ironwood, and you got to give him all the credit on that 360 on the far side over there.
Yeah, I'll give him the credit for the effort, but Bowen, you've got to secure the football. You've got to catch that ball. I know it's hard to do, and it's easy for us to say up here in the booth,
yes.
But Bowen, your team is down 26 points. You've got to find a way to catch that football. The effort, you get A+ for effort, but you got to catch that ball.
That's right. The punt team on here now for the Warriors. They get away a high spiraling kick, and it checks up there at the 35-yard line, finally brought to rest right at the 36. So it'll be Thatcher Eagles football here, leading 26-0, and the Haribo Gummy Bears are out here in the booth.
Yes,
folks.
they are. So
it's time for a show. Hey, the guys down their way want to get a couple there too, if possible.
So
Ed.
pardon us while we chew.
No problem. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in here tonight on the Epic Sports Network on YouTube. We're also coming your way tonight on the NFHS Network as well. Case Palmer now under center, split backs. Ball comes loose. Palmer able to get on it right there. And number 53, Mason Fontaine, had a shot there for a moment there. The sophomore almost able to get on it.
And Palmer did not want to turn that football over, 3-19 in their own territory, and give ALA-Ironwood new life. You're up 26-0. You don't want to turn the football over. Play smart, clean football with a 26-0 lead.
A loss of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 12 now. A little jet sweep coming near side now. This is Jack Shoup. And Shoup is wrestled down to the turf there by Ben Willis as he gets to the corner.
That is an outstanding tackle by number 15. On the edge, the pursuit to the running back was off the charts for Ben Willis, the two-way player, 6'2", 215, the junior.
Caden Golden also coming in there as well, as that was a two-pronged attack. And now one of my dad's all-time favorites, and Neil Diamond coming over the PA here.
Bah, bah, bah.
Great look from field level across the field there, as
So
you can
good.
see up into the broadcast booth here. And you can see, watch our super producer, Sonia, waving, and she's going to start waving here. There you go. She stands up. There we go. Good stuff right here. And there's actually 2 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here in our first half, folks. Although our scorebook is having a little bit of trouble here tonight. It's not really making a whole lot of sense, but once the clock starts again, it will be accurate. So that we know for sure. But you see, now these guys having to still stay cool out here, and it's still hot out here just after 8 p.m. local time. Let's get a look in the Santan Valley right now, a 95-degree temperature reading here. Yeah, keep the gummies safe there. There we go. We don't want,
Yeah, the bugs will come after the Haribos.
Yes, they will. They know what they like, right? They know what's good.
They know the Haribos are good.
Oh, yeah. Big 3rd down here now for Thatcher. Palmer now from the shotgun. He's flanked to the left there by Josh Jones. Claps the hands. Low snap. He'll keep it himself. Palmer's ripped down short of the line of scrimmage there by Slade Wheaton.
Palmer keeps it for the Eagles. Brought down by number 52, Slade Wheaton.
A great rally to the football right there by Wheaton.
4th down, Thatcher.
Wheaton also number 13, Hayden Jones, the 5'10", 215-pound linebacker. Also coming in on the tackle.
Final timeout, Warriors.
You like to see multiple guys rally to the football, James.
Oh, absolutely. Two minutes and 37 seconds remaining here in our first half, folks. A 26 lead for the road team in the Thatcher Eagles. So far, taking care of business here tonight. Make sure you stay with us. We'll visit with the Thatcher quarterback, Case Palmer, at the halftime break. And then we'll talk with Coach Myron Bluford coming out of the half from the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. So make sure you stay with us for our halftime show.
Palmer responsible for one of the 4 rushing touchdowns for the Thatcher Eagles. If you're just joining us, folks, Jack Shoup with 2, Tufton Taylor with 1, and the latest touchdown was from QB1.
That's right. Got to turn this brightness down here, Ed, to save some of this battery for a minute. Punt team on now for the Thatcher Eagles. He gets off a boomer. Nehemiah Armstrong chasing it down. And it will roll out of bounds. An outstanding punt down to the 13-yard line. That's where the ALA-Ironwood Warriors will take over the football. 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining here in our first half.
And that's plenty of time for QB1, Cash Castaneda, and his offense to move the ball down the field. You'll feel much better for yourself if you can drive the ball, James, get a score.
Yes.
6 is ideal. A touchdown is ideal. But at this point, when you're scrounging and scraping and fighting for yards and points, 3 is better than nothing.
Oh, absolutely right. And listen, as we talk about every single week, Ed, it's a lot different conversation going into the locker room with some sort of points versus a goose egg up there at the halftime
Absolutely.
break. Loading up and going downfield is Castaneda, and it's intercepted by Brig Romney. How about number 5 in the middle of the football field right there, staring down the quarterback and coming up with the INT.
Castaneda looking for Nehemiah Armstrong, the wide receiver over the middle. Brig Romney got underneath, undercut. Armstrong got that interception. Great job by him running the route, getting underneath the wide receiver, interrupting his flow of catching the football. He gets up, intercepts the ball. Yet another turnover for the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. A disastrous first half offensively for this football team. They're continuing to shoot themselves in the foot with penalties and turnovers.
Yes, they are. More updates from Southern Arizona. Safford 30, Morenci 0. Now that game at the half. So another blowout type situation setting up down there as well here in Southern Arizona. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in this first half. Coming near side now, Riker Romero getting outside and making an outstanding open field tackle in space there was Rylan Bradford. Great job there by the 6'6", 155-pound junior in Bradford coming up there from his defensive back position. Special shout out to all of our talented Epic Sports Network crew on hand here tonight, including our super producer, Miss Sonia Tellez. Our main camera tonight is Mr. Jamal Gumo, sideline camera, Angel Amador, and of course our scorebug, Mr. Dallas Poovey, doing a magnificent job, and of course Ed Cole on expert color analysis. And Jordan joining us here tonight for the first time on the Epic Sports Network, Mr. Jordan Pettis. Ball's on the carpet, and the Ironwood Warriors have scooped it up. Big 63, Gavin Dolly on the fumble recovery. Oh, my goodness. There it is right there, big 6'3" in there, getting it done. Oh, man.
Just sloppy football on both sides of this football for both football teams. So Castaneda throws an interception, and then the Thatcher Eagles, a couple of plays later, they turn the football over with a turnover. They fumble the ball away. Does anybody want this game?
Wow, I don't know, Ed.
If the Eagles didn't have those 4 rushing touchdowns, it'd be, okay, it's a toss-up then.
Wow. Back and forth, back and forth. Castaneda now goes right side. It falls incomplete. Outstanding coverage there by Hudson Conrad. And the wide receiver falls down there. Rylan Bradford, the intended target.
Second down.
There's time for the Warriors, JP, 120. But they've got to hold on to the football. You can't turn the football over again.
Castaneda goes right side, jumping up and pulling it down. That was an excellent reception there
Pass caught by Neil Armstrong.
for ALA-Ironwood. Nehemiah Armstrong on the reception, and watch him climb the ladder and then try to get yards after the catch.
Yeah, great job by Armstrong getting up there, using that vertical to catch the football and get some yards before a couple of defenders from the Eagles brought him down. Look at that, just high pointing the football. He got a couple more yards. Those yaks that are all so important for an offense.
They're so important.
They are.
Yes, indeed, they are. First down and 10 for ALA-Ironwood from their own 41-yard line. Can they keep the drive alive? Castaneda rolling this side down the field. It's incomplete. Nehemiah Armstrong, the intended target. And well covered there by the Thatcher secondary.
Armstrong tries to get up high again, not able to make that play, but Castaneda, nice job rolling out to his left, seeing number one, firing the football. Armstrong cannot connect on that ball. Maybe he heard Josh Jones and others converging. He heard him. He heard Jax Shoop coming.
Yes. Shoop is always coming, though, isn't he, Ed?
And 24 is everywhere.
I tell you what, we will step aside and take a brief commercial timeout. Under a minute to go here in our first half. Stay with us. More Thursday Night Football coming up next right here on the Epic Sports Network. Call us or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Bring it back. There we go. Hit it, Ed.
Folks, yeah, I am going to hit it, JP. Welcome back to Ironwood. It is all Thatcher Eagles. Their running game, 4 rushing touchdowns. That is why they are up 26-0 heading toward the half. It's a big drive here for the Warriors. They want to get some points on the board. They don't want to go into halftime shut out. As we mentioned earlier, it is a much different conversation when you put some points on the board as opposed to being shut out going into the half.
It's such a different conversation,
It really is. It really is.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right now. Third down here. Castaneda under pressure has to hit the safety valve out in the flat, and he's able to barely get back to the original line of scrimmage. Big 77 out there, Joshua Nicholas, 6'2", 240. Filling out that jersey. Is that a neck roll on that young fella?
It might be. It just might be.
Oh, baby.
You know they're growing big in Thatcher.
Oh, they do. They throw hay bales around down there in Thatcher, Arizona. Third down, near side, caught. Rylan Bradford. Bradford with an excellent effort after the catch. Josh Jones on the tackle there, among others, for the Thatcher Eagles.
And you saw Josh Jones holding on for dear life.
Hang on and wait for help.
Because Bradford surely drug him along.
I got to tell you, it feels good to be out here calling a game in front of a live crowd again, doesn't it?
It does.
Castaneda under pressure. He's going to go down in the backfield for a sack. They're going to credit that one to Tegan Dameron.
Down by number 30, Tegan Dameron.
Senior, you see him right in there in that form tackle right around the waist.
Yes, sir.
Just how you want it done. And now we got an ALA-Ironwood Warrior stretching out one of the Thatcher Eagles. I'll tell you, you talk about sportsmanship right there, Ed. There it is, right there on cue. And we're going to shout those guys out there. That is big 71, Bryce Villarol, helping out big Ethan Hayes down there, stretching each other out. I love to see the sportsmanship, Ed.
And you do love to see that, as they're rivals right now, but it's a brotherhood in football. They'll celebrate each other afterwards. They're enemies now, but when injuries and these kinds of things occur, they do come together as one.
We have played one half of football here in Queen Creek at the home of the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. We're standing by and awaiting our first halftime interview. and that is going to be with Case Palmer, the quarterback for the Thatcher Eagles.
And what a first half the Eagles had. That Case Palmer with one of the 4 rushing touchdowns for the Eagles. Their attack has been so strong. Their offensive line has been so powerful, allowing 3 different running backs / quarterbacks to run for a touchdown, which leads to their 26-0 win, being up 26-0 so far.
Let's send it down to our sideline reporter, Jordan Pettis, standing by with Thatcher quarterback Case Palmer. Take it away.
Jordan Pettis back here at Ironwood High School. The score after halftime is 26-0. What are you guys seeing up there that you're able to capitalize?
We're doing good, man. We just need to keep balling out. Don't let them get back up. Don't let them get back in this game. I know we're tired, but as long as we keep balling out, they're not getting back in this game.
Coming off an amazing junior season, man, how do you prepare coming into this next senior season?
Just working in the off season, lifting weights with my brothers, getting better as a team, going to camp. That's all.
All right. Thank you.
We'd also like to give a special shout out to all of our family banner sponsors. Thank you for supporting
Case Palmer and his Thatcher Eagles up 26-0 here at the break. It's halftime here in Queen Creek. ALA-Ironwood trails the Thatcher Eagles by the score of 26-0. We'll step aside, take a brief commercial timeout, and let you enjoy some of the halftime festivities here at ALA-Ironwood. Back with more halftime show after the break.
We're local.
Because local truly matters.
We're right down the road.
We're over 2,000 of your friends and neighbors.
Right here in Arizona.
Always here when you need us.
In Chandler and Gilbert.
In Mesa. In Queen Creek.
In Scottsdale and Phoenix.
In Avondale, Goodyear,
And Peoria. Statewide and beyond.
Treating everyone like family.
Trusted for 75 years.
Shop local. Shop Earnhardt.
ShopNoble.com.
I'm Marty Smith, and I'm a host and reporter for ESPN. When this opportunity came my way to become a member of Pit Boss Nation, I just started laughing, honestly. I started laughing because I was like, first of all, it fits right in my wheelhouse, but second, it's another way to build community. So I'm ready to crank that thing up.
Epic Sports Network on YouTube.
All Insurance has been serving Arizona drivers for over 30 years, so we have the experience to take great care of you. We can help you over the phone or face-to-face from one of our 30 convenient valley-wide locations. We represent all of the top carriers, so we do the shopping for you. Find out why we're the most referred agency in Arizona. All Insurance, insurance for all.
That's our varsity polo team. Head coach Lindsey Hamburg, assisted by Emily Johnson. Please welcome our Warrior cheer team.
No more hiding, I'll be shining like I'm born.
That's your Warrior cheerleaders. Head coach Mary Smelts. Now please welcome your Warrior Marching Band to the field. Warrior Marching Band is coached by Nathan Woodward. Drumline coached by David Hells. Drum major, the multi-talented superstar London Sprinkle. That's your Warrior Marching Band. Once again, big hand for your Warrior Marching Band. Max Preps as a professional photographer taking pictures of today's game. To view high-quality action shots from today's game, visit www.maxpreps.com. Also a reminder, tonight's game is being broadcast live on the Epic Sports Network on YouTube. Get out your phones now and share with family and friends as well. That's Epic Sports Network on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button and enjoy the game. Swords up, welcome back your Warriors.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we can still get Jordan after the kickoff then. Let's get Jordan after the kickoff.
Okay.
Kind of get his thoughts on the first half.
Yeah.
Fans, don't miss our Warrior volleyball team's first home game.
Brought your own set. I knew you were about to say something.
If you want, I can bring it back, JP.
6 o'clock start.
Are we up? Are we up, Sonia?
Yeah,
we're open.
Ladies volleyball team.
I'm still down over here, so we can. USB 1. I'm down, yes. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Folks, welcome back to halftime. 2.5 minutes to go before we start the third quarter. It's been all Thatcher Eagles in the first half. 4 rushing touchdowns for that football team, a team that had nearly 40 rushing touchdowns last season. They are picking up from where they left off from a playoff season a year ago.
Yes.
James, 2 Jacks Shoot rushing touchdowns, a Tufton Taylor rushing touchdown, and QB1, Case Palmer, who we had on at halftime with brother Jordan Pettis. He had him on at halftime. He's got a rushing touchdown. So it's been so much running. Offensive line has been so strong, JP.
You took the words right out of my mouth that we got to give it up for that big offensive line for Thatcher, because they've been absolutely opening holes up front for this run game, and it's plug and play for these backs. But if not for that offensive line, where are they running through?
Exactly. And they're pretty much senior-led, this Thatcher offensive line. So they've got the experience. They've got the know-how. They know each other.
Yes, they do.
They know each other's tendencies. They know where they want to go, how they're going to block the defensive ends and the defensive tackles, linebackers, so they can open up holes for 3 different running backs to get touchdowns. 3 running backs / quarterbacks.
Yes, exactly. We got folks watching all the way from Tel Aviv, Israel, Ed, right now. Unbelievable stuff here. And on the Epic Sports Network. Also checking in from Weatherford, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Watching ALA's number 5, Carter Sage. Very good. They're in the Central Time Zone just at 10:30 p.m. local time there in Weatherford, Oklahoma.
And what time is it in Tel Aviv, Israel?
Oh, boy. It's got to be 9, if not 10 hours ahead over there, Ed. So I mean, probably 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning.
And we're used to being 9 hours behind.
Yes, we are. We are very much so used to that. That's for sure. Oh, my goodness. 26-0 our halftime score here, as it's all all Thatcher over ALA-Ironwood. And we're about ready for our second half of play. The teams have made their way out to the field, and we're getting about ready to go here.
And we'll catch up with Jordan Pettis after the kickoff. We'll get his thoughts on the first half of football and what he thinks is going to happen in the third quarter.
Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights here, Ed. We're going to play some of those for you right now.
And there's a lot of them.
There are a few we've got here. There you see the touchdown from number 10 right there, Tufton Taylor. And then we roll into this carry here for Jax Shoop. You talked about that young man a moment ago. Look at him just run around and hit that corner with speed.
And then here's the touchdown from QB1, Case Palmer. That's the capper of the scores for the Thatcher Eagles. Their 4th rushing touchdown, which put them up 26-0. We got 3 touchdowns. That's good.
We got 3 of them in there. We're working on our little process here as we get into another season of Thursday Night Football. Ed, it's all about working out the kinks here tonight.
Yes.
And getting ready for what is going to be another big game we got next week, my friend.
And if we're working out the kinks, what do you think these 2 football teams are doing?
Oh, that's exactly what they're doing.
What do you think they discussed at halftime, folks? All the kinks that they had in the first half that they want to clean up and get ready for the next 24 minutes of football.
Well, I think if you're ALA-Ironwood, one of the things you talk about is not having any more self-inflicted wounds.
Yes.
Right? You got to stop doing that. You got to stop with the penalties. The turnovers have to stop out here because both teams really, it's like Butterfingers out here a lot with this football tonight. And it's been on the carpet at least 3 or 4 times here this evening in the first half.
It's been a very sloppy first half for both of these football teams. So you can pretty much guess that was the point of emphasis for both teams at halftime.
Keith Lindenstein on the return now for ALA-Ironwood. He brings it out near the 25-yard line, and he is knocked out of bounds over there on the far side. Folks checking in from Detroit, Michigan, and watching the football game here tonight. We appreciate you tuning in. And let us know who you're watching. If it's a coach, maybe a player, maybe someone in the stands out here you're watching tonight. Who knows?
Somebody's watching from Fort Knox.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Checking in there with us.
General Thomas Pearl.
To see it.
Okay, thank you, Thomas Pearl. Appreciate the support.
Just underway here in our second half. First down and 10 now for the Warriors of ALA-Ironwood from their own 25-yard line. Cash Castaneda from the shotgun. Gives it to the running back. Bounces off a tackler. Now accelerates, goes far side that time. And that is number 27 on the carry for ALA-Ironwood.
And we had it in the chat.
And we had it in the chat there a little bit earlier, Ed.
Can you scroll up?
And let's see if we can find that here. Regardless, that is a Josh Nicholas right there on the carry for ALA-Ironwood. So we're going to pencil that young man in here as well.
Oh, yeah.
27, Josh Nicholas.
Put him on our depth chart.
First down and 10, ALA-Ironwood now from their own 37. Castaneda, a little delayed draw straight ahead. Plunges forward for about 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry.
2 nice runs so far for the Warriors. Can they continue this trend of moving the football down the field? I mean, they have no choice, JP. They're down 26-0.
Right.
You've got to move the ball. You've got to get scores.
And they're going to start taking some shots down the field here too, Ed, because time is currently not on the side of the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. Second down and 5 here now. Coming near side, nowhere to go with the football. That was Josh Nicholas on the carry. And then Tegan Dameron on the stop there, right on the edge, staying square, keeping the shoulder square to the line of scrimmage, and making the tackle.
What a great job by 30 with that tackle. Coming off the edge, as you mentioned. He grabs the running back, gets away from the offensive line, brings him down. Nice job on Nicholas.
3rd down and 5 here now for the Ironwood Warriors. And Captain Obvious back from the snack bar here, Ed. The Warriors have to convert on this drive.
Gee, you think so? Is that a fact?
They do. They got to keep this thing moving. Swing it out to the outside. The ball falls incomplete. Keith Lindenstein trying to turn upfield just a bit too quickly.
Lindenstein with a complete lack of focus on that play. You have to secure the ball before you turn upfield. You can't turn upfield without the ball.
It's so true.
Yes.
It
doesn't work that way.
Here for just a second.
It does not work that way, James. You've got to have the ball in your hands before you turn upfield.
That's right.
I know you want to make a play on this defense and you want to get something started, but catch the ball first and then turn upfield.
Yes. 4th down here. The offense stays on the field. Castaneda swings the hips, fires a missile, and it's caught right at midfield by Ryland Bradford. What a fantastic catch for a ALA Ironwood first down. They're able to keep the drive alive.
And that is a huge conversion on 4th down for Cash Castaneda in this ALA Ironwood offense. Down, again, 4 scores. You got to go for it on 4th down. You would figure pretty much every drive is now 4th down territory for the Warriors.
It is.
So for them to convert there, that's huge.
It is indeed. First down now from their own 49-yard line. Castaneda gives it to the big fella. Through the traffic goes Caden Golden, and they're starting to get a little momentum here into plus territory now. Go the Warriors to the Thatcher 49-yard line.
And you see the blocking in the middle. Coming off that B gap for Caden Golden off right guard. The center's doing his work, the right guard, right tackle, all doing their part to let number 6 get a nice gain near a first down for the Warriors.
Golden squirts out of a tackle, runs into a couple more Thatcher Eagles. What an effort there from Caden Golden. Watch him just continue to turn the legs here, and then Thatcher, as they do, they just keep coming.
They do. Number 9, Riser Jacques. Is it Jacques or Jacques?
I think it's Jacques. Let's go Jacques.
Let's go Riser Jacques. It sounds cooler.
It does.
Yeah.
It sounds really cool, actually.
The first name is cool enough.
Yeah.
Riser.
You could stop right there if you needed to.
Yep. Let's just call him Riser. He rised up to the occasion on that one.
He did. He sure did.
You like that?
I saw what you
rise
did
up
right
the
there.
occasion.
Yes, I saw what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, EC. 3rd and short now. Castaneda, quick pitch. Whistles quickly there as he pitches it to Nehemiah Armstrong on a little jet sweep, but it won't stand.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 4. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd.
Our referee tonight, Mr. Kurt Geitzenauer, coming through loud and clear, courtesy of Mr. Chris Penny, young man from residing currently in North Scottsdale, originally from Sandwich, Massachusetts. Sandwich. That's right.
Is it really a Sandwich, Massachusetts?
There is a Sandwich, Massachusetts.
Okay.
It's not a myth. 3rd down now. Coming near side. Keith Lindenstein right there. You're going to see it from field level right here. He's going to come right into your living room on this 3rd down.
That's interesting. They would run on 3rd and long.
It is interesting, Ed, that they would run that on 3rd, as you mentioned. And now they're facing a 4th down and 7 here. And he gets him with a hard count right there. Cash Castaneda.
Defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Foul assessed to the defense there, so it'll be a 5 yards of free yardage there for the Warriors, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 2 now after the penalty is marked off.
That's much better than 4th and 7.
Yes.
When you're down 26.
A few more plays at your disposal on 4th and 2. Golden now goes right side. He's got room to run. Golden bounces it out. Still on his feet. Caden Golden, now penalty flags come in as he rumbles across the 30-yard line. Watch the run once more from field level.
A powerful run by Caden Golden. Let's see if it stands. See what this flag is all about. But if it does stand, that's a big-time conversion for the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. They needed that in the worst way, down 26. Oh, they picked up the flag on that one.
They have picked up the flag. So it'll be a first down now for ALA-Ironwood. Is this the drive where they finally get points on the board here?
An impressive start to the third quarter, JP. Can they get into the end zone? That's the most. That's the $64,000 question, the most pressing question the Warriors are facing right now.
It is.
Can you score points on this Eagles defense? It's all good in between the end zones, but you've got to find a way to get into the end zone.
Going far side now. Penalty flag flies in once more.
Flag on the play.
5, 10-yard penalty, still first.
So a 10-yard penalty assessed to the offense, 1 step forward and 2 steps back there for the ALA-Ironwood Warriors, and that's kind of been the story of the night for these guys.
It really has been with penalties and turnovers. It's been that kind of night for the Warriors. And again, that's not aiding you at all when you're down 26 points.
Nope.
To back yourself up, 10 yards or more, and now you're in 1st and 20.
1st and 20 now from the Thatcher 37. Castaneda drops back. Throws near side. Caught there by Armstrong. Shakes a tackler. And Nehemiah Armstrong still on his feet to the 30-yard line.
Pass caught by number 1, Neil Armstrong.
A few yards shy of the original line of scrimmage there for Nehemiah Armstrong.
Nice job by Armstrong shaking off number 16, Dax Carter, the 5'8", 180-pound sophomore linebacker.
2nd and 12 here. Golden cuts it upfield and plunges toward the 25. They'll give him the 26, I believe. 3rd down and 10 upcoming here for ALA-Ironwood.
It's a good drive so far, JP, but they've taken half of the third quarter.
And you know what else they're doing right here, Ed? They're starting to see some hands on hips on that Thatcher defensive line. So they've had those guys out there working for a few minutes now.
True.
Right side, not much room for Josh Nicholas. Thatcher Eagles coming up there on the run stop. And we have a timeout for an injured player on the field. Six minutes remaining here in our third quarter. We'll step aside, take a brief commercial timeout, and return for more third quarter action right here on the Epic Sports Network.
Yeah.
Folks, we're back. 6 minutes to go exactly. We're already halfway through the third quarter.
Wow.
The ALA-Ironwood Warriors are driving. It's a really good drive so far for them, but they're still down 26-0.
Ethan Hayes, the injured player on the other side there for the Thatcher Eagles, as he's being helped off the field as we speak here.
Hayes has been a big part of why the Thatcher Eagles have been successful today.
Yes. He has been impactful here tonight for the Eagles of Thatcher High School. And we'll see if we can get you an update on that other game going on down there in southern Arizona. It looks like at last check, 37-0, Safford over Morenci. Let's send it down to Jordan Pettis, our sideline reporter, to get his thoughts on quarter number 3 so far. Take it away, Jordan.
Jordan Pettis back here after the second half here at Ironwood High School. We have the score 26-0. Ironwood coming out very strong, opening up the offense with a lot of run game, a lot of defensive strategies, and we're looking so much better. Thatcher, coming out as strong as ever, keeping that pressure on them as well. Ironwood coming out, we have an injury timeout at the moment, but the QB is doing everything he can. His receivers are catching the ball, getting more poise as this game goes on, and hopefully we can see them come back strong and come back and make a good comeback and win. Thank you. This is Jordan Pettis. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Brother Pettis. Appreciate you. What a great report from down there, sidelines.
Oh, he's doing a fantastic job here tonight. We're so glad to have him on the crew this season for Thursday Night Football.
Yes, our thoughts and prayers are with Ethan Hayes, the entire Thatcher football team, his family. We hope that young man's okay.
Yes, we will keep an eye on him on the far side over there as we go along tonight. And still down on the field right now is another player there. So we will step aside and take another commercial timeout and return for more Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network back after the break. Nice water. How you doing, Dal? Good? You had some pizza? You good now? Yeah!
Insurance has been serving Arizona drivers for over 30 years, so we have the experience to take great care of you. We can help you over the phone or face-to-face from one of our 30 convenient valley-wide locations. We represent all of the top carriers, so we do the shopping for you. Find out why we're the most referred agency in Arizona. All insurance, insurance for all.
Folks, welcome back to ALA-Ironwood here in Queen Creek. A 26-0 lead for the Thatcher Eagles. 6 minutes remaining here in our third quarter. Injured players have been taken off the field now. We'll keep an eye on them as we go forward here. 4th down now for the Warriors. Offense staying on the field here. Back to pass. Castaneda loads up. Now he's going to run it himself. Right side, inside a defender. Castaneda for an ALA-Ironwood first down.
Castaneda keeps it for the Warriors. That's a Warrior first down.
Our side judge, Jeremy Glazer, waves the chain crew down, and it's a first down for the home team.
JP, the extra effort by Castaneda to do that inside move to get him that first down. That was big for them.
That was huge.
Yep. By any means necessary to get you a first down.
That's exactly right.
And to get you closer to points.
That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Castaneda now hands it off. Squirting through the defense there was Josh Nicholas for additional yardage.
4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
Second down now for ALA-Ironwood. The handoff and then nothing doing right there. A big-time hit at the line of scrimmage. Watch this rally to the football.
JP, what a play by Hudson Conrad. Look at him coming off the edge. Actually, was that Ethan Hayes?
That was Ethan Hayes
Ethan
came back on that one, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at him meet the running back right at the line of scrimmage. Grabbed him, wrapped him, secured him, and he had help if he needed it. But he didn't need help.
He didn't need the help on that one. Boy, that was nice right there. Folks checking in from Russia tonight as well.
Really?
How about that? Russia. Yep. Going to the corner of the end zone. Is he able to pull it in?
That's it for Bowen Weddle.
They say it's incomplete. What an effort there from Weddle. Look at him turn and go full circle on that one. The 6'3" senior almost pulls it down.
What more can you ask for Bowen Weddle?
Oh, man.
Again, he had another chance earlier in the game to make a touchdown catch like that. Wasn't able to do it, but still, an A++ for effort for Weddle on that one.
Unbelievable job there.
He did much better than you and I could have.
Oh, way better, way better. Way better, Ed. There's no doubt. Now, back in the day, it might be a little different.
Yeah, about 30 years ago, maybe.
35. 4th down now. Castaneda looks this way. He comes near side. The ball's tipped and incomplete. Hudson Conrad getting up there and playing defensive back with the best of them.
What a play by Conrad. Up there, it's him and the wide receiver. He gets underneath number 2, Rylan Bradford, knocks that football away. A big-time stop on 4th down for the Eagles.
Unbelievable.
Look at that play.
Also, Flatiron Wealth Management.
A turnover on downs. The Thatcher Eagles will take over at their own 10-yard line.
And, JP, by my count, that was at least an 8-minute drive that came away with nothing.
Yes.
They started the ball with the ball in the second half. They drove 8 minutes and got nothing out of it.
Nothing, Ed. Nothing. That's tough sledding right there. You could see the momentum building there on that last drive, and then they just could not pay it off with points. Far side now, that looked to be Jax Shoop. Correction, that is Ethan Hayes right there on the carry for Thatcher. Hayes picks up 3 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7 now for Thatcher. Clock continues to wind as we approach 3 minutes remaining here in our 3rd quarter. Second and 7, they show pressure. Going outside there. Not much room to roam for Case Palmer.
Palmer keeps it for the Eagles. Brings up a 3rd down.
Palmer with a minimal gain at best. It'll be 3rd down now. 3rd down and 7, we'll call it here. Third down now for Thatcher. Near side, the ball is almost caught and then almost intercepted right afterward. What a bang-bang play there. Number 30, the intended target, Tegan Dameron.
Pass falls incomplete, brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, JP, the pigskin was all over the place on that one. Where was it going? Was it going the Warriors' way? Was it going the Eagles' way?
That was turning into a tip drill there for a second, Ed.
Timeout, Eagles.
Timeout on the field called by the Thatcher Eagles, so we'll step aside and take that timeout with them. You're watching Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining here in our 3rd quarter. Back after the break.
We're local.
Because local truly matters.
We're right down the road.
We're over 2,000 of your friends and neighbors.
Right here in Arizona.
Always here when you need us.
In Chandler and Gilbert.
In Mesa. In Queen Creek.
In Scottsdale and Phoenix.
In Avondale, Goodyear,
And Peoria. Statewide and beyond.
Treating everyone like family.
Trusted for 75 years.
Shop local. Shop Earnhardt.
ShopNobull.com.
I'm Marty Smith, and I'm a host and reporter for ESPN. When this opportunity came my way to become
I'll tell you, Josh Jones' grandparents, they've got to be so happy. Their grandson and what they're doing so far in the 3rd quarter. He's got so many plays that he's done this game. He's been so all over the field, and their football team's up 26.
Can't beat it, right?
Nope.
Punt team is on, however, for the Thatcher Eagles, and the Ironwood Eagles or excuse me, the Warriors are going to get the football back here. Armstrong fields it. Into plus territory he goes. A little stutter step. Comes near side across the 40-yard line. Nudged out of bounds there by Dax Carter. And a nice return there for the Warriors. Good field position to start the drive here late in the
Very
third quarter.
good field position. That was a promising drive they had at the start of the third quarter. They got nothing out of it. At least they moved the ball, James.
Right.
But the main part of this game is scoring points. That's the object of the game, to score more points than your opponents.
You just got to get one more than the other team.
You
right?
do.
That's what.
It's great to win the time of possession battle, but when you're down 26-0, if you have the time of possession battle won,
yes.
Did you really win the game? No.
Nope. All that goes out the window, Ed.
It does. It means nothing.
If you come out on the wrong side of that final score, right?
Yep.
Golden gets the handoff. Straight ahead into the teeth of that Thatcher defense.
For the Warriors.
Big 67 over there on the far side stop for Thatcher.
Brings up a second and 8.
Kaysen Estes, 6'4", 240, the senior. Castaneda now from the shotgun. Turn the give through a slight crease. And that is Josh Nicholas right there with a nice tote for the Warriors of ALA-Ironwood.
Whatever you need to do if you're Nicholas, you talk about a little crease. Sometimes that's all you get. But 27 took full advantage of it. Got his team a little bit closer to the red zone.
First down and 10 now for the Warriors on the march here. Hard snap to Castaneda. Has to carry it himself. Cuts inside the defense. Runs up the left hash. And out across the 20-yard line down to the 18 goes Castaneda.
Brings up a 3rd and 2.
How about the QB hurting him with the feet right there, EC?
Yeah. I mean, Case Palmer already hurt his defense.
Yes, he did.
So Castaneda's got to find a way to hurt their defense.
That's right. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left now for Castaneda. Second and short. Handoff. Right side, Nicholas. They can't get him down. Bouncing off of Thatcher Eagles. Now the ball comes loose, and they say he was down.
Solace carries for the Warriors. That'll be another Warrior first down.
Now we have an injury timeout on the field here with 29.8 seconds remaining in our third quarter. We'll step aside and take a brief commercial timeout and return for more Thursday Night Football after the break.
Yeah.
Like, what? Coach ain't gonna want to talk. Welcome back to Queen Creek, ALA-Ironwood, the site of tonight's game between the Thatcher Eagles and the Warriors of ALA-Ironwood. It's all Eagles if you're joining us late here, and we certainly appreciate you tuning in for our first game of the 2026 Thursday night football season. Next week, we got another one on tap that is going to be for the ages. The Desert Edge Scorpions travel to Cave Creek to battle the Cactus Shadows Falcons. Our first trip to the home of Cactus Shadows. I'm excited for that one.
That's going to be a fun one,
next Thursday night.
Yes, it is.
That's going to be good. Play action. Castaneda, near side, clears it out to Lindenstein. He gets down near inside the 5-yard line. Brought down there by Hudson Conrad. And the final few seconds of quarter number 3 will tick off the clock. And we have played 3 quarters of football here in Queen Creek, Arizona. It's all Thatcher Eagles, 26-0 over the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. Fourth quarter on tap next right here on the Epic Sports Network.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got coach.
Yeah, we're actually executing the ball really well on offense. We're moving it. We're not punching in the end zone. Our defense is doing a pretty good job, and so we just got to make sure we execute when they have an opportunity to score, and then we can kind of start climbing back in the game.
Okay, and we're seeing some spurts of explosiveness from the offense. What do we need to do to make sure we punch it all the way in and to get over that Eagles defense?
Yeah, it's got to be consistent. Like, we'll have a really explosive play and then have a negative play, and so we're just not going to win games that way. We're not going to be able to move the ball that way. So we got to capitalize on those when we have the explosives and try to double down and get another positive play.
Thank you, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate that. Coach time with Coach Myron Bluford of the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. They're down 26-0. It's been a tough day at the office, JP's. It's been one of those days, opening nights. They've given up 4 rushing touchdowns. What more can you do? The Thatcher Eagles are an excellent football team. Again, a playoff team from a year ago.
Listen,
running the football is what they do.
That's right. And if you're Coach Blue, you kind of know what you got to work with here now, right? You know what you got to go back to the drawing board on and some things that you got to fix. And it's a brand new season. It's the first game you talked about earlier. These teams working out the kinks. And, that's kind of what happens here on night one. Nehemiah Armstrong on the catch there, and he is dropped in the backfield by who else? Case Palmer coming up there at the linebacker position. Look at the corner now. You're making a play in the open space.
That's right. I do see the LB next to the QB on the position, Case Palmer.
Oh, man.
So he's running the offense, and now he's coming and running the defense at the linebacker spot.
Wow.
You got to love these two-way players and how active they are.
Coming up there and laying a lick, too, Ed. Back to pass. Castaneda surveys. He's flushed out to the left now, running himself. Castaneda inside. Does he have enough?
I think he's short.
Very short of the goal line. Down to the half-yard line maybe goes Castaneda. Cut it back upfield there. I thought he was going to get in the end zone for just half a second.
Me too. Regardless, you've got to love the effort from Castaneda to roll out to his left and get them a little bit more closer to pay dirt.
Absolutely. 2-by-1 on the outside now for Castaneda. Gives it to the up back, straight ahead into the end zone for the touchdown. Caden Golden puts the first points of the night on the board for the Warriors just inside the quarter number 4.
Finally, the Warriors get on the board courtesy of their running game with Caden Golden taking the handoff from Castaneda. Castaneda, the play before, using his legs to get them closer to the end zone. They take one more play, takes it straight up the gut. More power running from Caden Golden and the Warriors. They finally get on the end zone. They get 6.
That's got to inject some life into this team and this crowd here as well in Queen Creek. Castaneda, the offense on the field now for the 2-point conversion. Over the middle, tries to hit someone in the back of the end zone. That was Bowen Weddle, but he couldn't quite come up with it. 2-point try is no good. Our score, 26-6, with 10:58 remaining here in our fourth quarter. And we can take a look at that last touchdown run right there if you want. Watch him go to work right here. Oh, it didn't cue it up for some reason. That's all right. We gave it a shot.
You're definitely seeing a different Warriors team in the second half, James, especially offensively. Yeah, the drive to start the third quarter, they took 8 minutes and didn't get anything out of it. But I like the fact that they were able to move the ball. They kept the drive moving. They were converting. No, they didn't get into the end zone, but still, that's something you can build upon. You know that you can move the football on a really solid defense like the Eagles.
Yes.
Sometimes you just don't come away with points, but the fact that you're able to move it, that's encouraging, right?
It's all about taking steps in the right direction, right?
Yes, yes. And that drive was definitely a step in the right direction for the Warriors.
For sure, for sure.
Adrian Aguilar to kick for the Warriors.
Aguilar to kick it away now for ALA-Ironwood. Tufton Taylor back deep to receive here for the Thatcher Eagles. Penalty flags fly here, Ed. How about the Armstrong brothers out here tonight for ALA-Ironwood, huh?
Yeah, Judah and Nehemiah. They're getting some love online.
Love to see it.
That onside kick was unsuccessful for the Warriors. They'll tee it up and try it again.
Aguilar's kick is a touchback.
We got a touchback here, and so it'll be Thatcher Eagles football with 10 minutes and 58 seconds remaining here in our fourth quarter. So glad you joined us tonight here on the Epic Sports Network. Make sure you stay locked in all season long. We got a 12-game slate coming your way starting tonight here in Queen Creek.
And we take no weeks off.
We don't.
Although you and I will take a week off in 2 weeks for different reasons. But
air quality needs.
Absolutely.
HVAC.
First down and 10 now for the Thatcher Eagles. Case Palmer remains in at quarterback. Warriors show pressure off the edge, an option play. Pitches it outside. Turning the corner there is Jaylon Way. Way still on his feet, out across the 45-yard line. And look at number 11 get into the open space and then hit the gas pedal.
You're going to hate this.
Correction, that was Tufton Taylor.
Okay. I was going to say, if it was Jaylon Way, Jaylon made a way out of no way.
He did.
You know, man. I had to put that out there, even though Jaylon didn't run the ball.
Yes.
I had to say that.
Absolutely. First down and 10 now for the Eagles from the 45-yard line. Two receivers left now. Option play once again, pitch to the outside now. Room to run, penalty flag flies. Zayden Gonzalez, the 5'4" super sophomore on the carry. And we'll check the laundry on the field here with Mr. Geitzenauer.
Zayden Gonzalez, the ball carrier for the Eagles. Flag on the play.
Should get him now, good, Ed.
Yeah, he's that close.
He's close enough.
He should be coming in really loud and clear now.
Against the Eagles.
10-yard penalty to the spot. Still first down.
Holding assessed to Thatcher, so it'll be a 10-yard penalty. Back him up 10 yards.
Orthodontics over the right
and they'll respot the football at the 35-yard line.
Orthodontics.
First down now for the Eagles. One more option play here now. Coming near side. This is number 10, Tufton Taylor. And look at Taylor run, still on his feet. Weaves back inside. Tufton Taylor still running. Carrying Warriors with him all the while. And Tufton Taylor showing you the toughness there, Ed.
I saw what you did there.
Ball carrier for the Eagles. First down.
You also love the blocking by the offensive line. You like to see number 21, Zayden Gonzalez, get out there and block. But for Tufton Taylor to get away from tacklers and still get more yards.
So elusive, Ed. Don't forget Blue Gecko, folks. Click that QR code up in the right corner of your screen. They're the official apparel supplier of the Epic Sports Network. From business cards to posters, polos to pullovers. Our designer is ready to complete the perfect design for your custom job. Scan the QR code to learn more. Blue Gecko, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network. The low snap, the handoff, going far side, fooled us. I thought the running back got the call there, Ethan Hayes, but it was Tufton Taylor who just continued to go straight ahead.
Actually, I thought that was Case Palmer.
Oh, that was Palmer that time.
That was
my mistake.
But he didn't fool me. I saw that.
Case Palmer.
I saw that the whole time. I looked at Ethan Hayes for a second, but then I saw how quick Case Palmer hit that line. He hit that hole. See him right there? He did. He hit that hole quickly, so I'm like, that's QB1 running the ball. He didn't fool me on that one.
He did not.
Maybe he fooled the defense, but he didn't. He did not fool Ed Cole. I'll tell you that.
No.
He fooled James Poovey and
might
the Warriors defense, but not me.
You're right. You're right. Eagle Eye Ed Cole over here.
Yeah.
Timeout Warriors.
Clock is stopped now with 9 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in our fourth quarter. We'll take a brief commercial timeout and return for more fourth quarter action right here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us.
We're local.
Because local truly matters.
We're right down the road.
We're over 2,000 of your friends and neighbors.
How you doing, D?
Right here in Arizona.
Always here when you need us.
In Chandler and Gilbert.
In Mesa. In Queen Creek.
In Scottsdale and Phoenix.
In Avondale, Goodyear,
And Peoria. Statewide and beyond.
Treating everyone like family.
Trusted for 75 years.
Shop local. Shop Earnhardt.
ShopNoble.com.
I'm Marty Smith, and I'm a host and reporter for ESPN. When this opportunity came my way to become a member of Pit Boss Nation, I just started laughing, honestly. I started laughing because I was like, first of all, it fits right in my wheelhouse, but second, it's another way to build community. So I'm ready to crank that thing up.
Folks, thank you so much for tuning in on the YouTube page of the Epic Sports Network. Go ahead and subscribe to the Epic Sports Network. We have so much great content coming with the Desert Gridiron game plan every Tuesday night. And, of course, naturally, every Thursday night, we'll bring you Thursday Night Football.
That's right. We got 7 minutes from, over 9 minutes remaining here in this fourth quarter. Let's get that subscriber count over 7,000 here tonight before the end of this ball game. What do you say, folks? Hit that subscribe button and lock it in.
Zayden Gonzalez's mom, number 21, giving him some love.
Number 63, and Brandon Rothi.
Loving what you're seeing from her son, the
Oh,
Thatcher
yes.
Eagle.
I think there's a lot of Thatcher fans watching happily here tonight, I
Oh,
would
yes.
say, Ed.
With their team up comfortably 20
Let's
points,
go Warriors,
absolutely.
bring home the W tonight, then come celebrate at Zaxby's. Where do the losers go? Honestly, we wouldn't know.
We got guys down there getting stretched out as well, Ed. And let's give you a reminder about Game Time Recruiting and Consulting, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. Do you need help with the recruiting process and getting in front of college coaches? Then text Student Athlete to 480-742-0477. Real interest from college coaches equals real results and offers. Text Game Time Recruiting and Consulting today and connect with Mr. Rodney Cox. He'll get you all squared up. And right now, Ed, hydration becoming a factor as a lot of these guys cramping up here in this fourth quarter.
Yep. And we talked about that off the rip.
Yep.
About it's a game of attrition, and the weather is going to become a factor. The heat, the humidity on the football field. Who's going to stay hydrated?
Yes.
Who's going to stay the freshest?
It's tough.
Come down the stretch. It really is hard. So luckily for Thatcher, they're up 20 points. So they've got a cushion to work with.
A little bit of a cushion. That's
they do.
right. Don't forget, next Thursday night, we make our way up to the northeast part of the valley, I should say, to Cave Creek, to watch the Desert Edge Scorpions battle the Cactus Shadows Falcons, our second year in a row to have that game. We were out at Desert Edge last year. It was a battle. This year should be no different. We're looking forward to that very much next Thursday night up there in Cave Creek.
And it's always good to visit new places.
It is.
To come here to Ironwood, then to go to Cave Creek next week.
We got 9 new places. 6 new places this year, Ed, with 9 new teams. How about that? Folks watching from the UK. All right. Good with that.
Dead ball. False start on the offense on the left guard. 5-yard penalty. Still second.
5-yard penalty there assessed to the offense.
Helping you achieve your financial dreams. Take advantage of 4.99% auto loans through the end of the month and 0% APR for 6 months through October 31st. That's Mountain America Credit Union.
Second down and 14 here now for Thatcher. Down the field, this one pulled in there. Tufton Taylor on the pass. And hauled in down the field by Jax Shoop.
Shoop. Sees the pass. Third down.
Third down here now upcoming for the Thatcher Eagles.
Shoop had a big first half, didn't he, James? 2 rushing touchdowns. 2 of their 4 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, Shoop has had a day here.
Yes, he has. One of those two-way players that's been so big for the Thatcher Eagles.
But the real question, Ed, is who is going to get the aux cord on the way back down to Thatcher, Arizona?
That's a good question. Could be anybody.
It could be anybody. We're going to find out. I would imagine you would have to kind of give it to the Thursday Night Football game MVP, wouldn't you, Ed? Whoever that young man is will catch up with our own Jordan Pettis on the sideline following the conclusion of tonight's ball game. And we're doing something really special this year, Ed. We've got helmet stickers for these guys. Unfortunately, they have not come in yet, so we don't have them quite yet for game one. But our game MVP each and every week is going to get their own helmet sticker, and then they're going to get a commemorative sticker to keep as well to signify the fact that they won game MVP here on Thursday Night Football. And we're going to show you those here in just a moment as well. Something we're trying to do for the kids. And I always loved the helmet stickers back in the day.
Oh, yes.
They can wear that for the rest of the season on their helmet with pride and show everybody, hey, I was MVP on Thursday Night Football.
You know, one of the teams that really surprised me and really impressed me was the Florida State Seminoles.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yes, they were all about the helmet stickers.
Yeah, Coach Bowden was all about the stickers on the helmets.
Yes, indeed.
They had stickers all over the helmet. I was like, ooh, I like those guys.
Yeah, let's show folks what that's going to look like here right quick, Ed.
Conrad, that's an Eagle first down.
I've got that in here somewhere, possibly. Let's see.
We have to add it.
So I can add it here.
It's on the SD card somewhere.
I think I have it, but I got it. Trust me.
It's on the SD card somewhere.
The Warriors are proud to be supported by the Arizona-based supplement company that fuels
We're going to
progress
blow that
on
up
and
right
off
there.
the field.
Let's put it right in the middle.
Yeah, we'll put it up here in just a second. We'll show you. We don't want to get right in the middle of this play here, though.
Right. Well, what a rapidly moving second half, huh, James?
It has been.
So quick. We're halfway through the fourth quarter already?
Case Palmer under center now. Split backs here for Thatcher. First down and goal, Eagles. Left side, nowhere to roam, and then he gets slammed to the turf there by Ben Willis. Oh, man, Case Palmer is going to be feeling that one later.
Ben Willis, also number 0, Judah Armstrong in.
Man.
Wow. Talk about rallying to the football to get QB1. Armstrong and Willis.
We're going to take a look at that last one more time here, Ed. It was that good of a stop on the outside edge there, and apparently that last replay didn't quite work out like we hoped, unfortunately. Sorry about that, Sonia. I'm going to get my hand slapped if I reach across there one more time, Ed. Second down here. Eagles from the 12-yard line of ALA-Ironwood. Case Palmer now once again under center. Split backs. He drops back, rolls to his right. Out in the flat. This one's caught. Upfield, diving into the end zone for the touchdown. Watch this field level replay here.
Pass caught by number 30, Tegan Dameron.
Tegan Dameron in there for the Thatcher Eagles touchdown. Number 85 on here for the PAT for the Thatcher Eagles, Jackson Smith. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good.
Extra point attempt is good.
Our score is 33-6 with 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in our fourth quarter. We'll step aside, take a brief commercial timeout, and return for more fourth quarter action right here on the Epic Sports Network.
For your financial investment needs.
Damn, Ron.
Yeah.
on September 15th at Madison Highland.
Thatcher Eagles build on their lead. They're up 27 points now, courtesy of a Tegan Damron touchdown catch. The senior comes in big, gets the score, extends the lead to 33-6. 5:10 left to go for the Thatcher Eagles to move to 1-0.
How about it?
Road trip, business trip.
Oh, yes.
For the Eagles.
And they have come here to take care of business here tonight. The kick is up and away, a little sidewinder there. Let's get ready to send it down to field level.
Kick goes out of bounds. Warriors will take over first and 10.
And take it away, Jordan Pettis.
Jordan Pettis back with Epic Sports Network. Midway through the fourth, what can we do here to improve and try to get a lead in this game?
I think we need to lock in on defense a lot. We're laying them through a lot, but yeah, we just need to lock in and try our hardest.
And we've seen some glimpses from the offense and the defense or whatever. What can we do to continue that consistency?
I feel like we just need to give the energy, keep it up. I think in the first quarter we just weren't playing our football, and now we locked in and started getting it going.
All right, back to you guys. Thank you.
Great stuff down there from Mr. Pettis on the sideline all season this year for us on the Epic Sports Network. First down and 10 now for the Warriors. Castaneda sets the feet, goes across the field. It falls incomplete. Bowen Weddle, the intended target. And the Thatcher Eagles defensive back, Brig Romney, right in his hip pocket.
That entire secondary has been so strong for the Eagles today. Josh Jones and crew have been really ball hawking back there in the secondary. Very few completions, long, short, mid, for Castaneda and his offense.
Very true. Penalty assessed that time, it looks like to Thatcher, so it'll be free yardage there for ALA-Ironwood. Castaneda and the offense out to midfield now. Rolling right side, Caden Golden out in the flat, and he will lose a yard on the play. Tackled there by Jax Shoop.
Caden Golden, the only one scoring a touchdown, the only 6 points the Warriors have scored today. They scored that in the fourth quarter. They finally get them on the board. Pork chop.
Pork chop?
Okay.
All right. That's what we. This is the kind of stuff we need right here.
That's Caden's nickname, Pork Chop? Okay.
Yes.
Thanks, Cindy. Appreciate that.
Caden Golden. Here goes Castaneda to the air. No one home that time for the Warriors. Miscommunication. It looked like there as Nehemiah Armstrong was the nearest Warrior, and he's about 25 yards off the football.
Nobody in the 85140 zip code was near that football.
We are in Ironwood, Arizona, Ed. You know, when I used to live out here back in 2005, there was not even an Ironwood, Arizona. There was Ironwood Road that got you out to this part of the neighborhood from the US 60, and that was about all. But I tell you, this place has grown out here in the far southeast valley like you cannot believe.
Oh, it is. It's crazy how much it's booming out here.
It really is. Castaneda showing you the wheels there as he weaves out to the 44-yard line.
Castaneda keeps it for the Warriors.
Now, folks, we have to pick our game MVP.
Or can they help us pick our game MVP?
Well, you know, they could. Maybe they can get on there and tell us their opinion on the YouTube chat. That might work.
I mean, we've got nearly 2,000 people watching. I think they can help us vote for the MVP.
I would think so, right? We got a shout-out request for Tom, but we're trying to find exactly where he is at on our roster here. Oh, yes. Hold on. And there's an INT right there for Brig Romney. And here goes my pen tapping out right on time.
Brig Romney.
There we go.
Eagles take over first and 10.
Brig Romney with the INT. You sound like somebody else I know telling me they can't read my writing. Yes. Rylan Bradford down on the field now for ALA-Ironwood. So with the injury timeout, we'll step aside and take the timeout with him. You're watching Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. Back after a brief commercial timeout.
We're local.
Because local truly matters.
We're right down the road.
We're over 2,000 of your friends and neighbors.
It does.
Right here in Arizona.
Always here when you need us.
In Chandler and Gilbert.
In Mesa. And Queen Creek.
In Scottsdale and Phoenix.
In Avondale, Goodyear,
And Peoria. Statewide and beyond.
Treating everyone like family.
Trusted for 75 years.
Shop local. Shop Earnhardt.
ShopNoble.com.
Shoop's got 2 touchdowns.
I'm Marty Smith, and I'm a host and reporter for ESPN. When this opportunity came my way to become a member of Pit Boss Nation, I just started laughing, honestly. I started laughing because I was like, first of all, it fits right in my wheelhouse, but second, it's another way to build community. So I'm ready to crank that thing up.
And he made some plays on defense, too. And he made plays on defense, too.
That's right.
Yep. Give it to Shoop.
All right.
Who's that, 2?
We got a little time left, though, still. Still 4
Bradford?
minutes.
Okay.
Like 2 minutes to go, we'll say it.
Okay. Okay. Folks, welcome back. 4:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. We are so happy to see Rylan Bradford come up off of his own power. And he's walking off with the help of the training staff, the trainers. He'll go on the sidelines, get evaluated. But it's good to see Rylan back walking off on his own with some assistance, of course.
Favoring that left shoulder there, it looks like. I don't know. They're favoring the right one, too. I can't tell which one it is, unfortunately, but we'll keep our eye on him for sure. And Rylan Bradford has been a big contributor here tonight for the Warriors.
He has. He really has.
First down and 10 now for Thatcher and quarterback Case Palmer.
This turnovers have doomed the Warriors today,
Yes.
James.
Yes.
Turnovers, penalties. Those 2 things are recipes for disaster.
They are, every single time. Dumps it off. Now, that's a loose football, but it's corralled there somehow by Zayden Gonzalez, and then a host of red jerseys swarming to the ball afterwards.
Eagle ball carrier brought down for a loss by a host of Warriors, including number 53, Mason Fontaine. Second long.
Fontaine on the stop there for ALA-Ironwood. Second down and 15 upcoming here for the Thatcher Eagles. It doesn't like that one at all, Ed. It's not taking any juice off of that one.
That was charging my phone up. I don't know.
Going far side now. Look at that, bouncing off a tackler right there. Still on his feet, Zayden Gonzalez. What a run there for Zayden Gonzalez.
He's just one of those plug-and-play running backs. If it's not Zach Shoop or Tufton Taylor or Case Palmer himself, QB1, running the football, or Ethan Hayes, it is 21, Zayden Gonzalez. They are so deep at the running back position, James.
Palmer now hands it off near side. This is number 22, Willie Dunklin. That's it. Willie Dunklin, a 6'1" freshman out there, Ed, doing some damage. Now we're good. I got some juice here.
Nice, okay.
Almost.
Ball carried for the Eagles.
There's a strip over there on the side.
Ball carried for the Eagles.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Sorry.
Step a second down.
This is a really impressive performance by the Eagles today, James.
It really is.
It's not been a perfect evening for them, but they've been closer to perfect than the Warriors have.
Oh, they have. That is for sure.
Pass caught by Hudson Conrad.
Inside 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. Ed, I think it's time to announce our Thursday Night Football game MVP, first one of the 2026 season.
You know, we debated, we looked online. Tufton Taylor's got some votes for MVP. Jackson Smith has got some votes. You know, it's hard to not give it to Tufton, but with 2 touchdowns, how can you not give it to Jack Shoup?
You have to give it to a young man who scored 2 touchdowns here on the night for the Thatcher Eagles. Congratulations to our Thursday Night Football game MVP in Jax Shoup, the 5'6", 150-pound junior running back, getting it done out here tonight and contributing mightily for the Thatcher Eagles.
Oh, yes, sir. We'll get Brother Jordan Pettis. He'll catch up with him after the game and get his thoughts.
He will indeed. He's going to find number 6 down there for us in the post game.
It's tough to not give it to Tufton. If we could do co-MVPs, folks, we give it to Tufton. Everybody wins Tufton.
Listen, we assure you there's nothing rigged here.
No.
It's all
General Tom Pearl's wife, nothing is rigged here, man.
Yes. No. That is the young man who we feel deserves most deserves that nod there for our game MVP. In the final seconds, we'll tick off the clock here at ALA-Ironwood, and we're going to show you the game helmet sticker MVP right there, earned by number 6, Jax Shoup. And rest assured, we'll get that to Mr. Shoup. We're going to have those in here in the next couple of days, but he'll get to wear that proudly on his helmet as the winner of tonight's Thursday Night Football MVP. And what a game it was here tonight, Ed, at ALA-Ironwood. If you're joining us late, it was mostly the Thatcher Eagles here this evening.
It was, and it wasn't the cleanest of performances for the Eagles. It is something they'll go back to the drawing board. They'll head on back to Thatcher and watch some film and get ready for Apache Junction, I believe, next week. So it's just, you know, it's the kinks that you have to work out in the opening week of the season, you know, with turnovers and penalties. But the fact that they came up big with 4 rushing touchdowns, and Tegan Damron had a touchdown catch at the end of the game, so they got their passing game involved as well. You had to like what you saw from QB1 from Case Palmer. He was steady offensively. He drove his guys. He moved the ball. Their offensive line was great. Their defense, of course, they only give up 6 points, so you've got to give props to their defense for nearly pitching a shutout if it were not for Caden Golden's touchdown run.
That's exactly right. Thatcher came to play here tonight. Ed, that big offensive line was firing off the football. They were getting movement up front. A lot of times you saw that line of scrimmage getting reset over and over and over again, and then those Thatcher backs just able to find the holes and get upfield.
And Case Palmer didn't really have to throw the ball a lot because their running game, it's their mantra. It's what they do. It's their makeup. It's what the Thatcher Eagles do. They run the football. They will run the ball down your throats and dare you to stop them.
Absolutely right. We are awaiting our game MVP in Jax Shoup. He'll be talking with our sideline reporter, Mr. Jordan Pettis, here in just a moment. I can see them down on the field setting up for that interview. So we will take a brief commercial time out here for a brief moment and return with our post-game show here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us. It's Thatcher Eagles getting the victory tonight. They start the season 1-0, 33-6 over the ALA-Ironwood Warriors. We're going to keep it right here as we might have our game MVP over there on the Thatcher sideline here in just a moment. We're going to check the range on the Hollyland here, Ed. So far, so good. There's the Thatcher sideline celebrating with the crowd, and they travel really well from southeastern Arizona also.
They do. Their fan base is fantastic. It's phenomenal. Look at all those guys celebrating, having a good time. Their team is victorious. They start off the season 1-0.
Yes.
Yeah, next week it will be Thatcher. They'll have their home opener against Apache Junction. Actually, they'll have three straight home games: Apache Junction, Benjamin Franklin, then Florence, as they start their league play. But what a great job for them coming up here, hitting those buses from Thatcher.
Yes.
Coming up here and laying a lick on the ALA-Ironwood Warriors.
Boy, Thatcher, it was a statement game for them here tonight. They really came out and showed you what they're made of. We talked with Coach Jones earlier in the week. We know it's all about the running game for those guys, and they came out here and showed you, hey, they did exactly what they said they were going to do here tonight.
Yeah, and penalties and mistakes, penalties, interceptions, those are things you can work on.
Yes, yes.
But you can't let that be a weekly thing. That can't happen every week.
No.
Where you're backing yourself up and you're throwing interceptions and you're giving the opposition more opportunities to take advantages of your mistakes and get scores and take the lead on you.
That's exactly
so
right.
You've got to be much cleaner with the football if you're Coach Jones and his football team.
And he knows that. And for Coach Blue and the Ironwood Warriors, there's positives tonight that they can build off of here, but they got to get back to the drawing board and make some changes in a hurry.
Yes. Their second half was good. They got 6 points. Brent, they did score. They moved the ball offensively, but they've got to do that for 48 minutes of football, not just the half of football.
It's got to be a lot more consistent, and they will go back and tighten things up in the week ahead. And congratulations once again to the Thatcher Eagles. Look at that shot right down there from their post-game conversation here, Ed, as we await our game MVP, number 6, Jax Shoop. He's in that crowd somewhere down there. We are sure of it.
If you had a question about the Hollyland and where it could go, I think it answered your question, James. So Coach Jones they're having their breakdown, their recap after the game, which both football teams do. But this is a victorious talk after the game.
Yes, it is.
So again, with the scoring, Jax Shoop with 2 rushing touchdowns, Tufton Taylor with a rushing touchdown, Case Palmer with a touchdown run of his own in the second quarter, and Tegan Damron ended the scoring with a touchdown catch from Palmer that made it 33-6.
I'm cramping up here in the booth, Ed. I tell you what, it's a hot night outside, and got to stay up on that hydration. But congratulations to Thatcher, and I tell you what, there's few things like a victorious bus ride home.
Yes,
Ed, with your boys.
Exactly.
There's
That's what I was thinking.
Things like it.
Like what are they going to hit on the way home?
Oh, yeah.
You know, what fast food spot are they going to hit on the way home? Is Coach Jones pulling out his credit card for his guys?
Oh, is it like, well, hey, listen, they got the first win of the season. It's got to be something special, right?
Yeah.
It can't be just your run-of-the-mill stuff. That First of all, it's got to be something that you can't get down in Thatcher, I would think.
I would think so.
Make that stop before you get, on the highway back home.
Or maybe Coach Jones, maybe the per diem is really good for Coach Jones.
The per diem, I love it.
Oh, they will have so much fun. As you mentioned, who's got the Bluetooth or who's got the aux cord on the way home?
That's right.
What are they going to be blasting the entire time back to Thatcher?
That's right. We shall see.
That'll be a good celebration on the way home.
We shall see. We're about ready to rock and roll. Let's send it down to field level now as Jordan Pettis is standing by with our game MVP, Jax Shoop.
Jordan Pettis back here post-game after a blowout victory for the Eagles. What were some of the keys to success today? You had 2 TDs today. What can we do to improve to go into next week?
Just keep working at practice, keep hitting hard, and just keep driving.
You got a long season ahead of you. What are some keys to keep on and stay on that gas for the rest of the season?
And just stay healthy and not cramp. I was cramping a lot at the end of that game. I couldn't play.
All right, back to you guys. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to our game MVP in Jax Shoop. He will be the recipient of our Thursday Night Football game MVP helmet sticker. He's also going to get a commemorative sticker that he can keep and put on his locker, Ed, or his bag, the mirror at home, maybe his, who knows what he's going to do with that. But congratulations, Jax. He had a heck of a game here tonight.
He did, and he's a well-earned, well-deserved sticker that he's going to get, that MVP sticker that he can put wherever he wants to. But, yeah, he was so instrumental in them starting off the season 1-0. If they can, again, run the football like this and stay healthy, it's going to be a tall task. They've got 9 more football games to go over this course of the season, JP. It's going to be a long season. Guys are going to get hurt. They're going to go in and out of the lineup.
Yes.
But if they can stay consistent with this running game, and you saw how deep it is.
Yes.
They brought out a freshman, and he ran the ball well.
Absolutely. I mean, they have got depth upon depth here for these Thatcher Eagles. Yeah. And congratulations to Coach Jones and the whole staff, the student body there at Thatcher High School. You can't start any better than 1-0 to start the season.
No, you can't. It's never a perfect brand of football. It's never a perfect performance, but the good outweighs more than the bad.
Yes, absolutely right. It was a fun night to kick off our Thursday night football slate here in 2026. Make sure you join us next Thursday night. We'll be out at the home of the Cactus Shadows Falcons as they host the Desert Edge Scorpions. For our talented Epic Sports Network crew, from our broadcast partner, Ed Cole, and for our producer, Sonia Tellez, I'm James Poovey saying so long. Have a great rest of your Thursday night, and we will see you next Thursday night up in Cave Creek as the Scorpions of Desert Edge battle the Falcons of Cactus Shadows. Have a great Thursday night, folks.